What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. 100 likes. I start as early as you get us to 100 likes. Make sure you come in and smash the like button. Told you I'm the king of pop. Yeah, Ricky Williams. I'm the king of pop in boxing. The king of pop is back. So let's get it. Oh, the Bud Buddies. This is the Bud Buddy eulogy. Listen, this is the Bud Buddy eulogy. Some of y'all is not finna like what I got to say. The Bud Buddy eulogy. All right. Smash the like button. So, Errol Spence did his media day. What the hell? Hold on. I'm running over something. Hold on one. Listen, I'm trying to get adjusted. Please excuse me. I got to get a new seat. This seat is not like comfortable anymore. Chris says, Ego, what's up? What's happening? Oh, you know, me just working. I'm out to make the Bud Buddies, man. You know, just another day. Same song. Shout to Ty from New Zealand. Errol looks like a monster, says Ryan Harris. Let's go. Yeah. What's good, Pastor Ego? I'm about to take y'all to church. Errol Spence concluded his media day. We are about 9 days from the actual fight, and I can't wait. I can't wait for this fight. There can be only one, Spence versus Crawford. Now, yesterday, I did the Terrence Crawford media day breakdown on my live. So today, we're doing Errol Spence because today was his day. So make sure you come in. We'll have a great stream. Spread the stream. Hit the like button. Subscribe. I'm the best in the business. Shout out to Michi, dog. I will tell you everything I know. I will give the Bud Buddies their eulogy. I'm gonna give it to you how you want it. I'm gonna give it to you how you want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them to bed because I seen all the hate in the stream. I was on the Showtime broadcast, and the Bud Buddies was mad, bro. They was looking kind of nervous. They was rattled. They was hating. They was rattled. They was hating. They was looking a little scared in the comment section because it was a whole bunch of this. The whole bunch of this. Confidence oftentimes is silent. Oftentimes confident will be silent. They were saying the most pathetic and delusional things in that Errol Spence media day. First of all, this is how you know the Bud Buddies aren't the sharpest knives in the drawer. Because Errol Spence is training. He's not reading the comments at his own media day while he's training. So saying all this toxicity and lies, what does that really do when it's not like you're going to break Errol's concentration because he's not even paying attention to the commentary. He's just getting a sweat and doing his media day workout. So I don't even understand that. He said, Bud ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Oh, wow. Y'all already starting up. So the Bud Buddies, they was really hating in there. Errol Spence, he looked perfectly fine. I was seeing comments, and they was like, oh, he's weight drained. Oh, he's a zombie. Oh, he's about to pass out. Like, I'm like, what? I was just watching it. I'm like, there's no way we're watching the same thing, bro. There's no way. They was saying all types of outlandish stuff. Bro, they was like, oh, he's dead tired. Oh, he about to pass out. Like they said that, like, but this is what the comments was saying. Right when he started, like Errol Spence, he put on his gloves and said, and threw one punch, and they were like, "Oh, he tired." I'm like, "What? How he tired?" Like, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, this chair finna break. Hold on. Okay, I didn't. We having technical difficulty. This chair, I got to get a new chair, y'all. This ain't the one anymore. Anyway, Errol threw like one punch, and then the old media and the Bud Buddies, they were saying, "Oh, he's tired. Him's tired. He tired." I'm like, bro, this man trains as a professional boxer, for one. He's known for getting stronger as the fight wears on in his actual fights. He's training in Texas, and it's currently, if you look at like the national weather reports and stuff, it's actually been hotter in Texas than it is in Vegas currently. In addition, like, put it this way, Derek James's gym is hotter than wherever they were at the media day. I could look at my email to see what gym it was. Bro, they had AC. I've been to media days. They had like AC. It's like an air-conditioned gym and like, bro. Because if that was the case, you would see all the YouTubers and the boxing media be sweating. Like, I'm not saying that, like, when there's that many people clustered in, like, I've been in Gleason's. You know what I mean? I've been in Gleason's and all the famous gyms and all that, you know? But at the end of the day, it's always going to be a bit hotter when there's more body heat, more bodies. But they were saying, like, the most outlandish things, the Bud Buddies. And to me, that's a sign of fear. That truly is. Like, that's nerves. That's pure nerves. I mean, you saying the man's tired, and like, so he just did a 10, 12-week camp or whatever length his actual camp was. I didn't time him, you know what I'm saying? I'm not his trainer. So the average would be 6, 10, 12-week camp, 8-week camp. Just depends on the fight and the fighter and how much notice you get when you sign the contract, right? So the thing that was hilarious is these are pro boxers, or Errol. I don't even want to say these because the hate was towards Errol. Errol Spence is a pro boxer, right? He is a pro boxer, and he literally runs whatever, 8, 9, 10 miles. You think he's tired after throwing one punch from putting on his gloves? Like, some of y'all are really stupid. The Bud Buddies are like, it's like a next level of like stupidity. I think I missed a super chat. Let me get to that and I will continue. Hold on, it disappeared. Y'all took the money back? Hold on. I thought I seen a super chat. Oh, I thought y'all took the money back. I thought y'all took the money back. Okay, so this one is $10. Much love for Mr. Anderson. Didn't Dionne Warwick? Just the fact that you said Dionne Warwick is hilarious. Didn't Dionne Warwick make a song about Bud Crawford? If you see Bud walking down the street and he start to cry each time you meet, walk on by. Errol took his eye. Oh, wow. This man made a remix. Y'all tripping. Y'all, I knew y'all was going to start tripping. Tim Collier, $10. Bud doesn't sound or look confident anymore. I'm not going to say he's scared, but he looking nervous. Oh, see, the Bud Buddies, y'all starting with the Bud Buddies. Let me see. Ray Jackson says something, and he's tapped in with what's going on. Spence bodied the heavy bag like Bo Mac does the family size bag of Cheeto Puffs. Y'all know y'all wrong, bro. Errol Spence, I told you he is funny on the low. Like y'all. This is for all the cultured men and women out there. Errol is funny. Like, he's literally be saying some, hey, get the likes up. Errol literally be saying some funny things, and you just got to be tapped in. Sean Robinson, $10. Appreciate you. Just to compare, I rewatched the media day of Spence versus Ugas fight. He was huffing and puffing when he did the post-fight interview. He was relentless in that fight. I expect nothing different this time. Oh, that's a good thing. I gotta run that one back and see how he was looking at that Ugas one. Yeah. So let me continue to cook. Please, if you like this format, live streams, there's one of me and there's more of you. So please just come in and hit the like button. That's the only way I can do these long live streams and entertain y'all. It's a simple ask. You can get right back into the conversation and type your comments. But everybody, if you leave a comment in my chat, you should leave a like. I don't care if you're a hater. The haters ain't gonna stop nothing. So you might as well just become part of Ego's army and get with the wave. Capiche? No, we got more likes, but we're slacking. We're not paced right. So I need to take a break to get the people to hit the like button. If y'all want me to cook, just say that. I'll cook, but y'all got to get the likes up. Shout out to Chris Turner. Likes or loot. That's literally the only way I can present myself in a live stream, sitting in a chair for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I get too much done with the channel in 2 or 3 hours. So for me to sit in a chair stagnant, entertaining you guys, is going to cost you. It's that simple. Because 3 hours, I could cut a whole bunch of videos for the channel and we popping. And the video, my last video is a #1 video. So if I'm going to sit in a chair and entertain y'all, it gotta make sense. Period. I'm a straight shooter. Steak and potatoes. Smash the likes. Now moving on. Errol Spence looked good. All of the haters, the Bud Buddies, their fingers are probably blistered right now because they was typing their asses off. Oh, Errol Spence looks tired. Oh, Errol Spence is drained. Oh, he's weight drained. Oh, Errol Spence is getting knocked out. Oh, Errol Spence is going to get man down. One of the corniest things that I've seen from the Bud Buddies is this. One of the corniest things is they try to diss Errol Spence with Errol Spence. Let me explain. They try to diss Errol Spence using his own like taglines and monikers. That's corny, bro. Like Errol Spence would be like, "Hey, strap season," and then they'll be like, "Oh, strap on season." Like that's not even clever. Or then they'll say, "Bud's gonna man down you, Errol." Like you taking his like slang and jacking it. That's corny to me, bro. You jacking his slang to diss him. See, I come from rap, bro. A lot of these people couldn't exist in rap back in the day from hip hop. Y'all album would go double wood. They'd be like, "Oh, it's Big Fish Crawford." Like, bro, you stealing his slang to uplift Bud. Corny. We got Ed Woodson, channel member, $5. Yeah. Spence said he ain't care about Jake Paul being on Sports Illustrated because he don't remember the last time he bought one. I did catch that. Appreciate you. Marino Arias, he said, I'm checking in on Ego, and he put the shark emojis. That's obviously Errol Big Fish. Yeah, bro, and even Terrence Crawford's team, they use Errol Spence lingo. Literally, Bud was working out, and his right-hand man was cheerleading, and he's like, we turn people upside down. We swell up their eyes. We put them in the dirt. And I'm like, put them in the dirt? That's Errol Spence slang. Come on, bro. Like, you ain't even original. You can't even come up with your original, like, cheerleading chants. Bro, hold on. Speaking of the cheerleading chants, I was so happy that Errol Spence got a team of just grown men, like his dad and Derek James, that wasn't doing that, bro. That takes, I don't care what y'all like, my personal taste, I just want to see the fighter work. I don't need to hear no hype man. This ain't like no rap concert, G-Unit, you know. I want to be the reason you smile. Do, 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 do. I want to be the reason you smile. Like, bro, I don't need to hear a bunch of people on the mic. I'm like, that's crazy. I was just trying to watch Crawford, and I hear this, like, nonstop, incessant cheerleading. Like, like, he ugly. Errol Spence is ugly. UGLY. Errol ain't got no alibi because he ugly. Because he ugly. Like, bro, you got a real life cheerleader on your squidod. UGLY. Errol ain't got no alibi because he ugly. He ugly. How funky is your chicken? How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? How loose is your... Our goose is totally loose. Our goose is totally loose. Bro, let me watch Crawford work. I just want to watch Crawford, bro. I don't want to hear all this. How funky is your chicken? How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? How loose is your goose? Like, bro, what the y'all crazy. And then this is the crazy part that tripped me out. I don't know why I look like I'm starting a lawnmower. Bro, this is the part, like, you know, you ever try to start the lawnmower and get that rip card? Bro, this is the crazy part that tripped me out is the Bud Buddies be the first people to say that you a groupie for Errol Spence. You a Errol sexual. Bro, ain't no Errol fans acting like this, though. There ain't no Errol Spence fans like watching him sweat and his nipples is percolated and they just like, oh, Errol, Hercules. Ain't nobody doing that. I promise you. Bro, Errol's media day, the only thing you could hear is Errol grunting as he was going ham on the heavy bag. And then media asking questions and some Tupac playing in the background or whatever was on the radio. That's it, bro. It wasn't no, oh, you could do it, Errol, Hercules. And Errol flexing for the crowd. Oh, Hercules. I don't like that Hercules. I'm a grown man, bro. I don't need no, like, Bud is a beast. Okay, cool. Let him be a beast without that Hercules in the back. But I think Bud need that, bro. I don't hate much, but I hate that chant that they do. Word time? What time? Bro, that's not for me. I can't be a part of that. Bro, what time? Boy, if you don't get an Apple Watch, what you talking about? What, like, bro, you on a scheduled media day asking what time it is. Like, yeah, I don't like that as that can't be my moniker. Work time, 9 to 5, lunch time, break time. Like, bro, nah, y'all gotta give me something cooler. Y'all gotta give me something cooler. I don't want no work time. Work. Boxing Mouth. It's an interesting name. I'm taking Errol by stoppage one way or the other. He hitting that heavy bag like he Hercules. That's funny. Mr. Anderson, EJ is MJ, Bud is Tito. You wrong for that, bro. Word time? Somebody said snack time. Y'all wildin' tonight. Y'all wildin'. Boss Amney? Spence is going to KO Bud and hopefully KO Ego right after. Why I got to get KO'd? What? You spent $5 to say that Spence going to KO me? What? Whatever, bro. No refunds. Whatever. I hope you feel better. Jordan, that was so random. Yeah, Spence is going to KO Bud and then you're going to get it next. Me, why? Bro, I got pictures and videos on my phone with Errol. You better stop, bro. And Crawford. He said he told me, yeah, he showed me who's boss. So nobody's going to talk about this. Leave it to your boy Ego. One thing, can we get the likes closer to 400? Yeah, no refunds. Yeah, he ain't getting no refunds. That's my $5. My money. Give me some chili Fritos. My money. I'm the big worm of boxing, and there is no refunds. That's my money. My money. He talking about, man, Ego, give me some chili Fritos. My money. Bro, there ain't no chili Fritos for you. There ain't no chili Fritos. I'm the big worm of this. Smokey, you playing with my money? You play Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. Yeah, Bro, remember when his head was in the cupboard? That's me. I'm gonna be in your cupboard. Don't play with my money. Give me that 5. Run me my money. I'm gonna be in your cupboard. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. Yeah, My money. Next. The audacity of some of y'all. Like, who pays to trash talk? That's like going to a concert and you hate the artist. Like, y'all corny, bro. Y'all corny. Oh, I hate Beyonce. Then get your ass out the Beyonce concert. What are we talking about? You hate Beyonce. Man, F the Beehive. Why are you here then? You pay money to sit rings, the whatever, front row at a Usher concert and you don't like Usher. You stupid. You nice and slow. You had you get it? That's a bar. Bro, if you pay money to be in the front row of a Usher Raymond concert and you don't like him, then you nice and slow. Because you stupid. Big Fish had Bud Buddies more nervous than... Nah, don't try to say something regular after you said Errol need to KO me, cuz. What you talking about? We ain't friends. You trying to be friendly. You just said Errol need to KO me, bro. You might get blocked, to be honest. Yeah, bro. I just joined the live stream and you already going in, OG. Nah, he talking crazy. See, like, bro, this is the thing. Don't start none, won't be none. I don't have no problem with nobody, but, like, see, that's the thing with Bud Crawford's team. Bud Crawford's team puts out certain things, and then when people have an opinion about it, they're mad. But you said it. Like, if you never said this, then there would be no conversation. Like this, Exhibit A. Oh, whoa, yo, hold up. Not me, not Marshall. I'll show you Marshall. Bud put this out right before the Spence fight was announced, so you know what he was talking about. He said, you either with me or you are against me. There's no in-between on both sides for this one. This was earlier this year. So why are the Bud Buddies mad? Terrence Crawford, your Lord and Savior, just said that. He said, there's no in-between, pick a side. I think Errol Spence beats you, so there, I picked a side. Why are people mad at me? I just did what Crawford told me to do. He said, let me show y'all again for the slow people in the back. Crawford says you are either with me or you are against me. There's no in-between on both sides on this one. Okay, so I'm against you because I think Errol Spence wins. Dead homies. So why did the Bud Buddies get mad? Oh, do a Crawford Media Day video. No, he blocked me on Instagram. I don't know why. And I don't have access to all of his videos and pictures and stuff that he do. So it's easier to make, as a content creator, content on Errol because Errol hasn't blocked me for no reason. But beyond that, Terrence Crawford said, you either with me, like Tupac and the Outlaws, you either ride with us or you die with... No, he said, you either ride with us or collide with us. It's as simple as that. For me and mine, you either ride with us or collide with us. Now, as I approach the scene, from smoking green, got my eyes closed. What? So cold on my flows, I'll make them die froze. Watch me make them bleed, make it G's, Lord. Help me with it. Got me painting pictures of a meal ticket. Help me get it. See me and pray for options. Bro, he said you either ride with us or collide with us. Like, bro, you said don't pick no in-between. You either are rooting for Spence or like picking Spence or you picking me. I did the math. Y'all ain't been doing the education. I've watched tape on both. I don't view boxing like that. I don't view boxing like if I pick Errol to beat Danny Garcia. I like Danny Garcia. But I just picked Errol to win. I like Mikey Garcia too. I like most fighters. You see what I'm saying? But I still pick a winner if I'm going to pick a winner. I don't hate Danny Garcia or Mikey Garcia because I picked them to lose in this style matchup. I don't think you win. Same thing with Bud. And it could be that, but Bud is the one that said, nah, you pick a side and all this type of stuff. So it's Bud against the world. Enjoy. Bro, this is how simple Simon, the Bud buddies are. They say this is a 50-50 fight and immediately say thereafter, Errol has no chance. Then it's not a 50-50 fight, you dumb son of a bitch. Bro, listen. They say I talk a little fast. If you listen real fast, I ain't got to slow down for you to catch up. The Bud buddies will say, oh, yeah, Spence versus Crawford's a 50-50 fight. But there's no way Errol wins. You're stupid if you think Errol wins, you're a maniac. You're stupid. Errol's getting knocked out. Oh, he can't win. Oh, he's too basic. Then it's not a 50. Then you don't believe it's a 50-50 fight if you say it's impossible that he wins. What type of, bro, what is it? Bro, if you go to Panda Express, you can get your entree 50-50. What that means is half chow mein and half fried rice. If they give you all chow mein, then it's not 50-50. Like, what don't y'all understand? Again, Panda Express on their entrees, they have an option that's called 50-50, where they will give you 50% or half of the top platter will be fried rice, and then the other half will be chow mein. If Panda Express gives you all chow mein, then it's not 50-50 like you asked for. But the Bud Buddies, not being the smartest knives in the drawer, they say it's a 50-50 fight, but then go on to express Errol Spence has not a shot in hell. That's not a 50-50 fight to you. So I don't even understand why you would say that. Y'all slow. That's why I keep telling you. Bobby Valentino, slow down. I just want to get to know you. Bro, slow down. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all ain't been doing the education. Bro, to all the morons that go to my Cash App because they know I'm getting that guap. I'm getting that guacamole. I'm getting that pay and try to trick me, you're stupid as well. There's a lot of stupid people in boxing. So you actually have people who go to my Cash App and they try to request money, meaning I have to pay them, right? I can clearly tell if somebody sent me money versus somebody's asking for money. So if you ask for money on my Cash App, you will immediately be blocked and reported. Your account will probably be terminated. So good luck. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's pure stupidity running rampant in boxing. Oh, let me trick Ego into sending me $100 on Cash App and he's going to think I sent him $100. It literally says accept the money or pay this person. So there's no way I would ever fall for that. But some of you guys are desperate, broke, bummy, and dusty. So this is what they do. So whoever that was, y'all just got blocked and reported. Good luck. Moving on. But speaking of Cash App, we just got a $25. We got a $25 holler from Victor Hill, my man. He didn't even leave a message. That's how thorough he is. The real ones always show love. I appreciate you, Victor Hill. God bless you and the family. Let's work. Let's keep working. Bud been shot before. Yeah, but that was before he blew up, though. Like, that was before the Gamboa fight. I'm on this Dutch Bros today. Yeah, we off that Dutch Bros. Shout out to Dutch Bros. Give me a sponsor on the channel. So, Errol Spence Media Day. Please smash the like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Yo, get the likes up. We should be over 400. Get it up. Push 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 it up. Boss Red, what's up? Errol Spence, he looked good at the media day. I mean, you can believe me or you can look at the stupid comments where people are saying he was drained and saying he was about to faint and all that, he was tired. Bro, again, the the stupidity of the Bud Buddies. They said he was tired like within 2 seconds of him working out. That's what like a string of comments would read. Oh, he's so tired. And then he goes on to continue finishing that workout and then blasting the heavy bag for X amount of minutes. And he was really ripping the heavy bag, y'all. Like he was like destroying the heavy bag. He looked very menacing. Like it was George Foreman-esque. It was George Foreman-esque. When he was on that heavy bag, he was just, you could hear the grunts. And he was like putting in work. He was putting in work on that heavy bag. They crazy because, shout out to Morgan, my man. They crazy because Spence looked better than ever. Bro, it's not even crazy because I think there's people in this world that are truly crazy and they don't even know what you know what I'm saying? Like they're literally crazy. So when you're 5150, like you don't even know right from wrong. These dudes know right from wrong, but it's fear. It's fear, people. Like when people have fear, they act all types of ways. When you don't have a bunch of insecurities and fear, you're probably not going to act in that certain way, right? So I think the Bud Buddies reality is kicking in that real fight and Errol Spence is not like I'll explain in a second. But I want y'all to hear, get the likes to 450 and I want you just to hear the thudding sounds of the Errol Spence. I just made a video about it. You guys can check that video after this live stream. But I made a video kind of going over Errol Spence's media day, but I want you to hear the impact hits from him hitting the heavy bag. If we get closer to 450, I'll play it right now. The sooner you guys do it is the sooner the whole crowd, everybody in this room can hear and we can just make this run smoothly. This is my job, people. So I got to do my job. And for me to do my job, it requires you guys to help by doing your job. Smash the like button. Like, salute. That's the only way. Sauce K says he doesn't look drained at all. Looks great. Nutritionalist plus, of course, hard work. But see, that's the thing. The Bud Buddies are so fearful that they're actually hoping. Like, see, and this why I don't consider people like this, any extreme fan like this, like you want the fighter to die or like all this crazy stuff. You're not a real fan of boxing to me. Like, this is just a sport. But if you're like purposefully wishing like ill will and harm and all this extra toxicity, you're not really a fan of boxing. Like, if you want a fighter to win to the point where they cheat or be on PEDs or whatever, then you're not a real fan of boxing because it's not even that serious to be doing all that. May the best man win July 29th. We'll all have something to talk about that night, and that's that. But if you're going out of your way and like hoping people get permanently maimed and doing all this extra, like, to me, you're not a real fan of boxing, you know? And I also feel like if you're going to lie on people, you're not really a fan of boxing. Because let's say you pick Crawford. I'm not mad at that. It's a great fight. You can pick Crawford. But if you're going to pick Crawford and then lie on Errol Spence, you're not a real fan of boxing. Why can't you just be like, Crawford's a beast. I think he beats Errol. Errol looked damn good on the heavy bag. See, like, it sucks that we're in this new modern TikTok age where I truly feel there's a lot of males that lack masculinity. Men don't act like men in a lot of instances. You know, a lot of dudes are like feminized. It's not, to me, it's not a masculine trait for you to lie and not be honest. Give someone their props. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they did a job, I always give credit to a job well done, no matter what my prediction is and all that. And there's nothing wrong with that. The people who say like, oh, you're going to shut your channel down July 29th, that's because they cowards. Because a coward, that's how they act. They like online trolls, so they know when they talk too crazy, and then when they lose a bet, they create burner accounts and stuff. If I'm right or wrong in my prediction, I don't go nowhere. This is my job. I don't mind being wrong. You're going to have to prove me wrong, but I don't mind being wrong and accepting it. But some of y'all are cowards. Some men, y'all such cowards that you can't take being wrong. It's like the dudes that go to a club, pop at a girl, and she's not interested. And they're like, man, F you ugly ass. And then go bad on the girl and they call her ugly. Why'd you try to holler at her if she was so ugly? You can't face rejection. You're a loser. You're a loser, baby. So why don't you hit me? So pedo. You're a loser, baby. Bro, you're a loser. If you can't accept like being wrong, and that's like some big shocking thing for you, you're a loser. I see we got to 450. All right, as promised, I shall deliver. So this is Errol. Just listen. Everybody be quiet. Adjust your volume. This is Errol on the heavy bag. This is Errol on the heavy bag. I just need everyone to pipe down and just listen to the shots. Let me get my audio right. Smash the like button. I'm going to get my audio right. Okay. Everybody just listen to the thudding nature of these forceful shots from Errol working on the bag. Not every shot was a home run, so he wasn't loading up on every shot, but he was just touch, bah, like, and then he was digging. You'll hear it. Trust me, you'll hear it. Everybody listen. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Kamal Oz, tell me when to go like E40. I'm from the Bay. Yay. I'm going to let Kamal, he's a regular, he's a contributor. Eagles Army for sure. I'm going to let Kamal tell me when to go like E40. It's all on Kamal. Yeah, get the month and likes to 650. Kamal, whenever he gives me the word, I'm going to play the clip. Roll the clip. Yeah, it's all on Kamal. So, Kamal, whenever you're ready. And I just need everybody to listen. Do a little of this. Kamal says 3, 2, 1. Roll the clip. I'm done. Bro, can y'all hear that? Bro, can you hear this bag hitting the heavy bag? Listen, rate the heavy bag just from the sounds of it. I know y'all can't see it. On a scale of 0 to 10, I don't know how crazy it sounded to y'all, but when I was watching it, I was like, bro, what? What? Rate the sound. Like, how does it sound to y'all on a scale of 0 to 10 in terms of like, oh, he putting in work? Just listen. I'm done. Bro, he's still going. Like, bro. Okay, so listen, for all intents and purposes, this is at the beginning of a video I did. So make sure if you guys want to re-listen to it after this live ends, make sure you watch my last upload, right? This is just like literally, this is like 30 seconds of it that I just cut out. But he was doing this for longer, but I'm not going to put I'm not going to put the sound effect. You guys get the point. You feel what I'm saying? So it was just my intro. Bro, these sound like thudding shot. Boom, boom. Ta, 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 ta. Boom. Like, bro, you can hear. I understand why guys be getting broke up when they fighting Errol Spence. I truly, like, he said it sounded like a shotgun. Bro, he is trying to hurt this man, Crawford. Bro, I don't even know how much. It's probably almost. Bro, just nonsense. Bro, it sounds like he got a baseball bat. Bro, tell me it don't sound like he got a little Louisville slugger and he just, it just like, bro, like he got a billy club or something. That sounds crazy. Feeling generous today. The energy in Bud's camp seem like they need to energize him. That's why they cheerleading. Spence's camp felt like his energy and drive come within. Should be a great fight, but Spence should dominate. Appreciate you. Shout out to Sean. Appreciate you for feeling generous. Bro, those are some thudding shots. Now, I know what the Bud buddies and you other people who don't know ish about boxing are going to say. Boards don't hit back. Heavy bags and bags don't hit back. No, Sherlock. We all know that the bag can't hit back. That's common sense. So it's boxing. Of course, Errol Spence can't just go in there and just boom, boom, boom and expect no counterattack from Bud Crawford. He's an elite fighter. He's a good fighter. However, I will say this on the flip side of that argument. The flip side of that argument is this. Although the bag don't hit back, the bag is also not going to sustain an injury. The bag is not going to wince. The bag doesn't need a poker face. The bag is not going to cry. The bag doesn't have ribs and soft tissue and pliable material and flesh and organs. So I hate, like, I love Bruce Lee because he said boards don't hit back and it was classic for the movie. But I hate when people overuse the whole like, oh, the bag don't hit back. I get it. Like, it doesn't hit back. But at the same time, the bag is not going to like bleed and hemorrhage either. It's a bag. It's an inanimate object. If Bud Crawford gets hit with some of that, he's out of here, bro. He's out of here. And the other thing is, like, I'm not sleeping on Bud Crawford. I think he's talented for sure. But I'm not saying that Errol has nothing to watch out for. I don't talk like that when I ever give you guys breakdowns. But what I will say is this, is if you actually watch Bud fight and you're not just a Bud buddy or a groupie or old media, he likes to fight. That's why I don't see this as being stylistically a great fight for him. Because if you have a shootout and it like, bro, if you have a shootout with somebody, that's their bag. Bud is not a good inside fighter. And I know that's going to shock some people. What do you mean he's not? He can do everything. Okay, I dare Bud to just fight him from the inside. If y'all know what I'm talking, if I don't know what I'm talking about and y'all know what y'all talking about, then I double dog dare Bud to just stay in the inside in the phone booth with Errol Spence and just go sluggo. Go sluggo. If prove me wrong, I would love to see it. If you capable of doing that, great. But that's not his game. He's more of an outboxer, like an outer range or like a mid range. At best, he's not a good inside fighter. Sean Porter fight proved that. He don't know what to do. He does like little tricks, which I'll probably get into in another video, but he's not like this. Floyd Mayweather is an excellent inside fighter. Canelo Alvarez can fight on the inside. David Benavidez, Sebastian Fundora. I think Jaron Ennis can fight on the inside. Bud is very good mid-range. That he is. And the outer range too. But Errol Spence is also good at the mid-range, and I think he can box too, which is makes this fight good. But anyway, people saying the bag don't hit back. Bud likes to fight, so that could be his downfall. If you in there with Errol and you want to feel froggish, then I don't know. Charlo brothers have an inside game. That's correct. That's what I'm saying, bro. So that it was just thudding his body work. So my takeaways from both media days, just being fair and honest, is Bud looked sharp. He looked good. I think Bud's quickness and speed, that's kind of what stuck out. That's what stuck out for his media day, is really just his quickness, speed, and overall his endurance. But mostly his quickness and speed. Like, he's athletic. What stood out for me with Errol Spence is I think he's coming down his weight very nicely. And then that heavy bag work, it was really impressive. I like the heavy bag work. It was like George Foreman-esque, Hagler-esque, like where he's just like mean, like the butcher. Like, he's just like trying to butcher you. But Errol Spence, I'm gonna get to the super chat real quick. Kobe, not trying to make fun, but does Bomac get in and out of the ring during rounds? I don't know, bro. And is the winner automatically fighter of the year? I don't know. I don't know either of those questions, to be honest, because it could be the Crawford Spence winner's fighter of the year, but you can't count out Jermell Charlo. If Jermell Charlo beat Canelo, he not potentially fighter of the year. He going up 2 weight classes. So, you know what I mean? It's like, it's debatable. I think Errol Spence Crawford winner will be pound for pound number 1. I would say that. But I mean, I don't know about fighter of the year and fight of the year. I don't know who gets that. But I would say pound for pound number 1 more than anything. So, Bud's media day, what stood out really is athleticism and quickness. Errol, that heavy bag work was really impressive to me. Like, it reminded me of just like the bruisers of yesteryear, Joe Lewis's and, Jack Johnson, just real rugged work. George Foreman, Ernie Shavers, like just like burly country dudes is just like George Foreman was denting the heavy bag, you know what I mean? And he was just crazy cracks. So Errol Spence kind of gave me the Foreman vibes when he was doing that, just working. And the other thing that's impressive is Errol Spence is doing this like bruiser work, but he's bringing his hands back. He got his guard up, his hooks. He's just fundamentally sound. Like, if you look at his hooks, us, and like, it's just textbook. He's doing textbook, like, just boxing. So it's not like there's a lot of brawlers, but they're not technical. The thing that separates Errol Spence's and Gervonta Davis's is they can brawl and bang with you and hurt you and all that, but they got technique, and they both southpaw. They both got southpaw work and technique and the ability to box, and box more than people know that they can box. People mischaracterize, and it seems to happen more often with PBC fighters, but people mischaracterize the fighting styles of PBC fighters so crazily. Gervonta Davis can actually box. He's not just like Ruslan. Like, when I think of one-dimensional, I think of Ruslan Provodnikov. He got like one mode of attack, and he might get to you with that. But if he can't, then you can outbox him. That's one-dimensional. Even the Roman Villa that fought Jaron Ennis, his approach is pretty one-dimensional, but it's dangerous because if you don't have stamina, endurance, and stuff like that, he can get to you. Errol don't fight like no damn Villa or Ruslan Provodnikov, and neither does Tank. And Tank and Errol have different strengths and weaknesses as well. Like, Errol's not as fast as Tank, but nonetheless, they both can box and bang. They're just complete fighters. Vladimir's dad, what's up with you? So yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight. Errol Spence media day, finished it off, got me hyped, got me looking forward to it. You can believe the nonsense, like, oh, he was tired after 2 minutes, even though he's doing 19, 20 rounds and stuff at home. Or you can listen to me. He's ready to go. The other thing that makes Errol Spence dangerous here is, self-admittedly, Errol Spence told you that he pretty much was having fat camps for Sean Porter fights and Mikey Garcia. And look what he did to them off of the fat camp. What is the fat camp? In case you're like new to boxing, what I mean by fat camp is you enter the camp like fat or way above your class, your weight class, and you have a bunch of weight to lose before you even get to kind of like the harder sparring and stuff like that. Errol Spence is doing damage like he literally could have stopped Mikey Garcia in my estimation. Watch round 9. If he fought like that round 9 the whole fight, which he clearly could have, he could have stopped him. But he was proving a point. Same thing with the, Sean Porter fight was a great fight. But anyway, if he's beating guys like this who are top level guys, and he's like, quote unquote, having a half-ass camp, imagine he entered in some type of shape the Bud fight, because the Bud negotiations were so long lasting and all that. So he was already training. He was already like, he wasn't off the couch like that. He wasn't eating beef patties and oxtail in Jamaica and stuff like that. He was like, he knew the Crawford fight was his number one priority, and he told his team to get it done. The other thing that makes Errol Spence dangerous here is it's just been long-standing rivalry, and they had that encounter in Oklahoma where they're like, oh, I'll beat you. And he's like, man, you too light in the ass, blah, blah, blah. But I think he don't like the diva behaviors from Bud Crawford. I'm not Errol, so I can't speak for him, but I don't think he likes the diva behavior of Terrence Crawford. I think he respects him as a fighter, but how Crawford was like, oh, we got to flip a coin for the ring walk, and how difficult he was to make the fight, I think he really wants to punish the man. Can he do it? We'll find out next Saturday. But I truly believe that is the case. I think that's the intent, the goal, to really do what he said and break him down. Errol has plenty of motivation with all the ish Terrence Twitter finger Duckford and his team have been talking. They've been getting personal. We're going to find out in like almost a week, a little over a week. The other thing with Crawford's media day, comparatively speaking, hey, what's up with the likes? Why did the likes just stop? Yo, we got to get the likes up. We got to get back on track. Kobe says, not trying to be funny, but I already read that. I already read your super chat. Not trying to be funny is Bo Mac getting in and out of the ring. I went over that. Yo, we got to get the likes up. We got to keep pacing that. So the other thing, this I truly believe everything I'm saying, y'all. Yeah, if you're coming, make sure you click into, like, if you're coming from another platform, click into the YouTube video and hit the like button. That's the only way it counts. So make sure you guys get the likes up. But comparing and contrasting Crawford's media day with Errol Spence, they both did good at what they do. But here's the thing that I noticed with the Crawford one. Crawford's media day, it really looked like, I know it's going to sound weird because you would expect, like, you want to do, it's like, I'll just say it. It's kind of like Crawford was trying hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to give an example. That's the overall feeling that I got, that Crawford was trying hard. Does anybody understand that? Do y'all need clarification? Like his, I don't know the exact time. Errol Spence worked out for 30 minutes. Crawford worked out for like an hour and 15, hour and 30 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Like, just the fact that you did such a long media day and you're showing so many looks, that's what I mean by like, kind of like, oh, you're trying, like it's like almost like you were trying hard to send a message or something like, oh, Errol should be afraid because look, he got endurance. And nobody at the elite level, no one's gonna fall for that, bro. No one's gonna be like, oh, he looked sweaty, so I'm scared now. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are professional fighters. They're not gonna see Crawford, oh, he's like, here's an example. Crawford's media day was like an hour and a half. Why? That's it. Simply put, why? Why was it an hour and a half? Errol Spence left his impression in 30 minutes. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, why did it need to be an hour and a half? Like, what point did you prove? What did you like? You just showed that you could work out for an hour and a half. Like, what? Like, why was it an hour and a half? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad. I'm just asking why it was a hour and a half. And then on top of that, it's an hour and a half. It's an hour and a half, and Crawford seems like he hates the media, and he's annoyed by the reporters. And you see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I said it feels like it was trying hard. Crawford don't even like being around media. He don't like the questions. He was like snarky with Ray Flores. You see what I'm saying? So why were you doing such a long media day? He said Crawford ain't never had this much attention. Well, maybe that's it. But an hour and a half, like what point are you proving by going that long? The other thing that's weird for me is, if you guys don't know, a 12-rounder championship level boxing is 3-minute rounds. 12 times 3, that's 36 minutes. So you going for an hour and a half, what point does that prove? You're not fighting, you're only fighting for 36 minutes. Or unless it's 36 minutes or less, because you could knock someone out. Does that make sense? So in more often than not examples that I've seen even boxers kind of like BS their media day and not really give too much, because one, you don't want your enemy kind of like watching and spying and seeing everything you're working on and seeing everything you're doing and picking up flaws or tips or, you know, attacks or game plan. You see what I'm saying? So me personally, I personally wouldn't even want to show you much. If I had a big fight like Spence Crawford, I wouldn't even want you to see my I wouldn't even want to do a media day for real. But I can understand it. Like, the promoter makes you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to go through the motions. So I think Crawford was like trying to send a message, but you took an hour and a half to do that. And then Errol Spence came out, worked. He was sweating. He looked diesel. He looked in shape. He was thudding on the heavy bag. And people like, wow. And they got that in 30 minutes. Isam Jones said Errol workout looked more put together. That's what I'm saying. It was like more. I'm a blunt person. I like the more direct, like something that's direct. I like, don't have me. There was more punch placement and combination, recount, not full speed. Perfectly stated. My thing is this. Some movies need to be long because there's character development and you got to get to know the characters, or you got to know the backstory of how Superman came to the planet. So it got to be 2 hours and 30 minutes. But if the movie is not like that type of movie, like Resident Evil, don't make it 3 hours. It don't need to be. Why does Resident Evil need to be 3 hours? These they zombies. They trying to kill everybody. Let's go. And then I would prefer you just kind of start getting into it. Get into it with the zombies. That's all I'm saying. So it's just like a movie. You don't want to sit through a 3-hour movie unless it needs to be 3 hours, because it's keeping you entertained and you got to develop the story and the plot and all of that. But some movies, like John Wick 4, dope action film. It was longer, but it was just nonstop action. You know what I'm saying? Bud Crawford, I think you could have. It's also like there's certain albums that I would say where like an artist put out an album and it's a near perfect album, but they made it just a little bit too long. Instead of making 27 tracks, you should have probably whittled that down to like 17, 19 tracks. And then maybe people say you have a classic album. So I just thought Terrence Crawford's media day was a bit more long-winded, and it didn't have like too much more effect than Errol Spence's, which was shorter. And again, for me, on some strategy, I'm a strategist. You know what I mean? Like General Patton, Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Like I like Bruce Lee. Like I approach things strategically, and I wouldn't even want to show my opponent too much. So I definitely wouldn't do no 4 hours and all this Roots miniseries media day. That don't make sense. We got a $10 Cash App from Roger Rebel, and he said you 100. Try to tell y'all. And then, like I said, Crawford he act like he don't even want to be here. That's the other thing. I need the likes over 600. The other thing that I do not understand with Terrence Crawford is he seemed like he don't like. I'm just being real with y'all. Look at his demeanor for this fight. Like, just please just hear me out. I just want a fair shake. I just need a fair shake from all of y'all. So, Terrence Crawford, he says that this is the fight that he's always wanted for 5 years or better since he became a welterweight. I'm not the smartest brother in the world, but to me, if there was something that I wanted for 5 years plus and I finally got it, I'm going to be like, good. Like, imagine if you wanted a chick that you work with and she was in a relationship or something, but you always had this little crush on shawty, man. And for 5 years, you just kind of had this secret crush, but you couldn't really act on it because she had a dude. She was with somebody. And then they break up, and then she's interested in you. You got your wish. You should be hyped. I know I'm about to clap cheeks, bro. I'm Boxingego. I'm about to clap cheeks. I'll be hyped. If the chick I wanted to bag became available and she's interested in me, then I'm hyped. I would be truly elated that, everything has come full circle. But Crawford told you that he wanted this fight. Oh, man, the PBC, they didn't want to send guys and all this other stuff. And I've been wanting to fight, and these guys didn't want to fight me when they had titles and the PBC, and I've been blah, blah, blah. And then the whole fight, he acting like he don't want to be here. He's snarky. He seemed mad. Like, bro, this is Terrence Crawford at the final. Look, this is him yesterday at his media day. Like, he looks sad. Bro, tell me if I'm lying, I am flying. This is Terrence Crawford at, like, basically his final press conference, his media day or whatever. Why he look gloomy? Why he look mopey, bro? I'm so lonely. Oh, so lonely. Bro, this is okay, you have a chance for, I'm so lonely. Bro, you have the chance for undisputed, 2-time undisputed. You said you been won the Errol Spence fight and he was ducking. Then you try to walk it back and say he wasn't ducking. And you looking sad. Like, I don't even get, bro, this is Crawford for the Porter fight final press conference. Look, he all snickering and sniggling. Look, yeah, that boy, but like, this is him fight. Look, it says Sean Porter, right? Look, you see that? Y'all see that? It says Terrence Crawford. This is the final press conference, and he all grinning and showing the gap tooth smile. Bro, this is Crawford for the David Avalanche fight. Look, why he so, like, this is the final press conference. Look at his energy, bro. Look, he like, he got the Eddie Murphy smile. That's why I don't understand, bro. Why you look like this? Like, why you look like mad, like mopey? Like, bro, I don't know. I don't like the energy, bro. This is him yesterday. Why you look like this? Like, why you look mad at, but you was like, when you was fighting Avocado, you was, oh, sexual chocolate, everybody. Bro, the math ain't mathing. Bro, Crawford fight the Avocado is all this. It's all smile. Ain't no sunshine when she gone. Like, you fight Porter, and when he a podcaster, you fight podcast Porter, it's all smiles. You fight Errol, hey, stop that cat, man, dad. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Why you look so, like, I just feel like this whole press conference, he looked like too serious and stiff and rigid and uptight and mopey and angry and mad and agitated and aggy and irritable. Like a baby that ain't getting no nap. Why would you be? But then you look at Errol Spence at his media day and he's showing off his tattoos of his kids and family or whoever he got on his body. Pause. He on the Pivot podcast talking about he almost got his teeth knocked out and laughing with him. But Bud just seemed all like aggravated and stuff. And look, I'm so lonely. Oh, so long. The other thing that's weird about that is I understand being tunnel vision. Like you locked in. But I've been around so many boxers and I've seen them before fights. They don't seem uptight. It don't matter what, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how much pressure. I don't know if they go to a class, but I've been around Wilder for his fight week. And he just act like regular Wilder. And then he just get in that mode, the Bronze Bomber, oh my God, to this day, when the fight is on. You see Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather's laser focused. He never lost focus in no fight, right? But Floyd Mayweather, when he's about to fight somebody, if you like, he can fight Cotto. He not all uptight and aggravated. He don't seem nervous. He don't seem like, look at Manny Pacquiao. Bro, Manny Pacquiao, I want to, it's up to, I believe my fight with Ricky Hatton, I will beat him. Bro, if you look at, I could think of several Pacquiao face-offs with Broner and Josh Clottey. Pacquiao's literally started laughing at them at the weigh-in. I mean, at the face-off. Bro, this is not a joke. Manny Pacquiao be doing face-offs with dudes. Dudes will be like, good fighters and killers. Josh Clottey's and Broners and stuff. And then he'd be like, he, like, bust up laughing in their face at the face-off. Manny Pacquiao's super laid back during fight week and super jovial, and he'd be laughing in the opponent's face during the face-off. But that don't stop him from being Pacquiao. Pacquiao going Pacquiao. When he get in the fight, he tutu that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, he be fighting, like, he'll laugh and then fight against Jesse Vargas and then beat him, like, clearly. Pacquiao was always calm. So, again, I don't understand that. Even if you're locked in, why Bud look like his energy is off? You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence all joking and on podcast joking. I don't understand this energy from Pacquiao. I mean, from Bud Crawford. It's like I never recall no other fight where he seemed so aggravated. Like what? Like why are you mad? This is everything you say you work for, and a chance to everybody, including me, is complaining about your resume. This is the chance to prove us all wrong and get undisputed in a way where it's undeniable. You see what I'm saying? And you seem like almost like you don't want to be here. Like, I think part of it's PBC. Isam Jones, $10. Appreciate you in the Cash App. He says him and his team said too much. Now he got a show. Damn. He got straight to the point. They said too much and now, but I don't know. That energy is bananas to me. That energy is bananas. You said, like, okay, I love when my back is against the wall. I love when my back is against the wall because I finally get the chance to show you what I've been working my whole life on. Like if someone says like, oh, your YouTube channel sucks and you won't get no viewers, I'll go out of my way to prove you wrong. You see what I'm saying? So I love pressure. I remember Floyd Mayweather has a quote. He said, I love pressure. Put more pressure on me. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel. I always resonated with that quote from Floyd. Put more pressure on me. I don't care because I'm going to prove everybody wrong. I've already done that being on YouTube. There's people say, oh, your channel won't make it. They said I wouldn't make it after Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. That was in 2015, almost 10 years ago. And I'm still here. And I'm still popping. Since the pandemic, I ain't even covered no fight live, and I'm still popping. How am I still popping, and I haven't even went to no fights live? What that tell you? That tell you I'm that boy. That tell you I'm that boy. Since the pandemic started, I stopped covering fights live, and I'm still that dude. from the crib. Damn. Ego think he the main character. I am the main character. You ain't the main character with that taper. That's what I know. That man's name is Benjamin. What's his name? Benjamin Forson. Yeah, Benjamin Foreskin. You about to get blocked. You ain't the man with that taper. You better fire your barber. He did you bad. That man pull up to the fight week with that taper, that weak ass taper. Yeah, get Benjamin Foreskin up out of here. He talking about ego think he the main character. I am the main character. Ask your mammy. I am the main character. Get the foreskin out. Listen. I said Kamal finna splatter this man with precision. We got a few dicks in the chat. Listen, I said I'm a man on a mission. Kamal got to splatter some people with precision. We got a few dicks in the chat. Benjamin Foreskin. We got to cut him like circumcision. That's a bar. Listen, I said I'm a man on a mission. Kamal gonna splatter him with precision. We got a few dicks in the chat, so Benjamin Foreskin, we got to hit him with the circumcision. Get him out of here. That's a bar. Get him out of here. We gonna cut these dicks. I said we gonna cut these dicks off like circumcision. Get rid of the foreskin. You a bum. I'm sorry y'all had to witness that. Anyway, why do all these broke bastards come for me? I don't understand it. Like, I don't even, like, bro, you work at Kmart. You be talking about some blue light special. You're not on my level. I said, if you work at Kmart, you cleaning up spills in aisle 7, talking about blue light special. That's like throwing ice cubes at the devil. You're not on my level. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing, bro? I say it's like throwing ice cubes at the devil. You work at Kmart picking up spills and blue light specials. You're not on my level. Get used to this. Ego think he the main character. I am. Bud better not have them Kmart gloves. He said, Bud better not have Kmart gloves. Bro, this ain't Omaha. This the other thing I think got Crawford mad. Hold on. This the other thing I think got Bud angry. I think he feel comfortable. This is my personal opinion. Bud Crawford from Omaha, I think he feel comfortable around them white folk. Yeah, that's my honest opinion. He feel more comfortable about, like, I seen Bud, he had his shirt off, he had a cheetah print, he was dancing with this old white lady. Bud was like this with it. Bro, he was in the middle, bro, dead homies. I don't be lying. Y'all know I don't be lying. Y'all know me for the truth. Bud be comfortable around them white folks. That's what I truly think it is. Bro, he was in the middle of Omaha. There was like 4th of July a couple years ago, and he was right here with some old ass white lady. And that's his comfort zone, bro. That's why he dissed me, dissed Gary Russell, dissed Errol Spence, call him an alcoholic. He don't diss Bob Arum, though. So, Top Rank, they whole staff is white. Let's be real. Let's talk the actual facts. Top Rank, for the most part, majority, like they got a couple, but it's not as diversified. Like the Top Rank black chick, she bad. But she a new addition like Bobby Brown. Listen, I'm about to cook y'all, bro. I'm about to cook y'all. I said the black chick that be modeling with the ring card girl with Top Rank, she hasn't always been there. She was like one of the newest ones, one of the new additions like Bobby Brown. Crawford, bro, he was in there. he was dancing to Tupac Toss Him Up with some old ass white lady in the middle of the street. That's his comfort zone, bro. He's like, I love it when you get into me. I love it when you toss it up. Say, with your phone number, I'll get around. Cali love to my true thugs. Picture me now. Still down for that death row sound. Searching for payday. No longer Dre Day. Arriva Dirt Shake. Long and forgotten. Rock the proc shell play. Bro, he was check your section. as fruity as this Alizé, quick to jump, poke trick with a dumb move, cross that road. Now who you gonna run to? Loving them suckers cause you similar, pretending to be hard, oh my God, check your temperature. Bro, he was in the street like, Bud was dancing that old ass white lady. I know y'all seen the video. He was dancing that old ass white lady. He was dancing with the Golden Girls. He was with Blanche and them. And he was like, oh my God, check your temperature. Picture me. Picture me rolling in the 500 Benz. I got no love for these. There's no need to be friends. They got me under surveillance with somebody is telling. No, it's true be so, but I ain't the one telling. He was just that old ass Golden Girl. Thank you for being a friend. And back again. He was just that old ass white lady. Bro, that's your cover zone. That's your cover zone, bro. Bro, y'all a bunch of, listen, y'all not on the level when it comes to this. I see everything. You never diss Bob Arum. You never. They be like, oh, that's just Bob being Bob. Bob going ham. The Bob father do the Godfather 1 and 2 on Bud. He be. I tried telling ya. This guy, Terrence Crawford, he's losing me money. Me and the missus, we could have bought a house. I could have got a mansion. Instead of paying this. What if Bob slipped and said the N-word? I could have got a mansion instead of paying this. I'm sick of losing money on Terrence Crawford. Lomachenko, he doesn't lose me money. But Bud, he loses me millions. Bro, Bob be going ham. You ain't never said nothing. You ain't get on Twitter and disrespect Bob Arum, and Bob be like, this son of a King Kong ain't got on me. Bob went training day on you. Dead homies. He went training day on you, and you ain't never dissed it. Oh, Bo Mac, none of them. Bernie, none of them. But you diss Gary Russell, though. A nook. You diss me, though. Why you ain't diss Bob? And Bob is like, oh, you disloyal, fool that bitch made mother King Kong ain't got on me. Bro, when Bob with Alonzo, you ain't said nothing to Cuz. You ain't said one word, damn homie, to Bob. But you got energy for me, for Nan, whoever else. Man, what? Boss Red. Bud walk into BET Awards, frown up and yell, damn, it's a lot of black people in here. Hey, you wildin', bro. You have to do that. Man, I like when Bob getting gangster. King Kong ain't got on me. Top Rank will be here forever. No. Let Bob go off. You mad at me for doing videos. You said pick a side, got to keep it there. I think Errol Spence wins. That's my true, honest opinion. And you mad and all that, but you ain't never did this to Bob, bro. That's why I think he mad at PBC, because PBC got some color. They got white people too, you know? But it's like, it's multicultural. This is all, they got white people, Asian people, black people. Bro, it's like Cuz on From Dusk Till Dawn over there at the PBC. Remember when he was like, we got dog, chicken, we got Spanish. Bro, remember Cheech from the Titty Twister on From Dusk Till Dawn? And he was telling that what the script club had. He's like, we got chicken, we got dog, white, black, Spanish. Bro, I can't say. I'm trying to censor it for YouTube's sake. You guys get me though. Bro, he said long, smelly, bro. From Dusk Till Dawn, that's a classic. We got stinky, smelly, all types of. Man, come on. What's good? I told you I'm the most entertaining. But anyway, Bob Arum diss Bud. He don't say nothing about it. Tank say something about Terrence Crawford. He too little. Ah. Gary Russell, I'll break his neck. Ego, he on my nuts. All this stuff. But why you ain't say that Bob on your nuts and all that? You only disrespect niggas. What else? I told you we gonna make the Bud Buddies angry, but everything I'm saying is true. So I think Bud feel more comfortable on Top Rank. He's still in the Top Rank plantation mode because he feel more comfortable. He wasn't acting like this even on BOK Prime. Look, this is him on Top Rank press conference. The final press conference for Porter, his last fight with Top Rank. This is him on PBC. You all mopey. Why you moping? This is him on Black Planet. This is him on Black Planet about to fight an avocado. You all hyped and happy. This is him on PBC. I'm so lonely. Oh, so lonely. I don't get it. And like PBC, they're giving you the biggest paycheck of your life. This not only is it the biggest paycheck of your life, this is the most press, the best fight, the most notoriety, the most you can stand to gain. If you beat Errol Spence for Undisputed, whoa, that's your best win in your whole career. Let him tell it be Ricky Burns. Bruh got me spitting on my phone. Man, smash the like button. Like salute. Come on. Bro, so why would you even be mad at Al and PBC? They showing you your best everything. Like, this the best fight. This the best paycheck you ever had. This is the best resume name. Why are you mad at Al and Steven Espinoza and them and PBC and Ray Flores and all that? Well, like, that's weird, bro. So that part is confusing me. It's confusing me that he said this is what he always wanted. You got it, and you're 10 days out, and you're looking like, I'm so lonely. Like, why you look sad? Like, I don't get that, bro. I'll be happy as hell. I'm about to make a fortune. I'm about to be 2X undisputed. That's what they saying. That's what they saying. Errol Spence is a drunk bastard and an alcoholic who flew through a car. Errol Spence ain't the same. We gonna F that boy up. Errol Spence is basic. This is all of what your team has said over the span of the last several years. So you would think that Crawford would be Birdman, licking his chops and rubbing his hands like Birdman. Brrr, what happened to that boy? Brrr, what happened to that boy? Doot, doot, doot. What happened to that boy? Bro, if that was me and this was everything I said I wanted, I'll be Birdman with that. Man, I ain't gonna say it no more. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name. Don't tangle and twist it, you heard me? Bro, I'll be hype. Crawford seemed like he low-key like not hype and like mad. Shout out to Boss Red. He mad at PBC. They making him earn his money, not getting paid to fight. Ooh. Hold on. Shout out to my man Boss Red. He said that he mad at PBC because he got to earn it. I ain't going to say it no more. All three of y'all. Listen, all three of y'all, you hurt? Bro, yeah, he definitely going to, with them body shots. If y'all want me to take this up a notch and eradicate the Bud Buddies, I didn't want to have to do this, but y'all made me. Get the likes over 700. I'm going to eradicate the Bud Buddies with all facts. All I do is drop facts. So I just flip it on you. Sorry, Lance, I'm just trying to advance my quotes. I ain't making you the butt of my jokes. Nope. Bro, if y'all want me to flip it on you, get the likes over 700. I promise you I'll eradicate the Bud Buddies right here and now. Put hell yeah, get the likes to 700. That's all you got to do. Like salute. And my shooter's ready to shoot. I got a special surprise for y'all. You ride for me, I'ma ride for y'all. I said I got a special surprise for y'all. Y'all ride for me, I'ma ride for y'all. Y'all, the Bud Buddies ain't finna like this. Y'all not finna like this one. This where it get bloody. This why I do them greasy. Y'all not finna like this one. And I'm a content creator coming with the illest content. I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. And it's all fact. I never lie. I've never said a lie on Bud Crawford. He was really dancing with the white lady. Bro, he was in the middle. He had a cheetah print. He had no shirt dancing with the old white lady. I'm not lying about nothing I've said. I know y'all seen the clip where he had the little cheetah print and he was dancing with the white lady. He looked happier. Bro, Bud Crawford looked happier dancing with the white lady on 4th of July or whatever. Come on, Terry. Damn, Terry. Move, Terry. Bro, on the 4th of July, being with the old white lady and Terry, then being 9 days out, 10 days out, he literally looked, man, I know y'all seen the clip where he danced with the old white lady. He looked happier dancing with her. He was like, bro, I don't know what they was listening to, but he was getting it. He was like, no diggity, I like a bag it up now. I like the way you work it. No diggity, I get bagging up. Bro, he was getting it to the no diggity. The homies got at me, collab creation, bump like acne, no doubt. I like the way you work it. No diggity, I like to bag it up now. Bro, he was doing the no diggity in the Omaha streets. He said she was old. Bro, he was it's going down, collab creations, bump like acne, no doubt. I put it down, never slout, as long as my credit can vouch. Hell yeah. Look at Anthony Hall. He said I'm a clown. Bro, if you don't shut your Benjamin Button Cassidy ass up, bro, you look like Benjamin Button and Cassidy. You look 12 and 48. Get out of here, bro. Bro, look. Bro, he looked like he 12 and 48 at the same time. He looked like Cassidy and Ratatouille. You better stop, bro. Man, if I put you on the hit list, you will rock around rocking football equipment. Bro, shut your Cassidy ass with that oversized hat. Your little Peasley ass head. You better stop playing with me, boy. You better stop playing. Bro, he said, man, you all big. If I put you on the hit list, you will rock around rocking football equipment. The hustler. We all got biscuits. The snub and we'll squeeze arms like blood pressure tests. Bro, get Cassidy out of here. Yeah, get Cassidy out of here. Man, you will get bit. I bite like a dog with rabies. You trying to diss Bud because he dancing with an old white lady. Bro, I put him in the box like one of the Bradys. Bro, I do this in my slumber summer. Listen, but I do this in my slumber summer. Stop playing with me. I said you will get bit. It's like a dog with rabies. He mad and he dissing Bud because he was dancing with the old white lady. I put him in the box like one of the Bradys. And put the 8 on his back like Tom Brady. Bro, stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Y'all all get broke up. I'm the nicest out. These dudes is pure bums. I said you would get bit like a dog with rabies. He mad because Bud Crawford was dancing with the old white lady. I put him in the box like one of the, I put him in the box like one of the Bradys. I said old white ladies, that's 80 for Brady. Man, oh my God. Man, stop playing with me, bro. Look at Anthony. Oh, you mad, dog? Hey, he mad, bro. Can y'all see him? Hold on, y'all gotta see the screenshot. Bro, you look mummified. I know, bro. I don't even know if y'all Prince Savage. Can you see him anymore? Bro, he look like a mummy. Where Brendan Fraser at? Hold on. I don't know if look. I said, bro. I know you ain't talking about me, dog. You, huh, bro? Bro, I told you he looked 12. Bro, you look 12 and 48 at the same time. I don't know how you did that, but you did it. And he talking about, oh, you trash, bro. Bro, that man drank some water from the fountain of youth and smoked cigarettes. Bro, you need to stop. I will end you. Bro, if you don't get Charleston White up out my chat, bro. Yeah. Javante, he gonna knock out Ryan Garcia. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Bro, get Charleston White up out of here, bro. This ain't what you want. Lil Uzi Vert. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you, I just wanna ride. Yeah. Javante, he gonna knock out Ryan Garcia. Yeah, I call the police real quick. Bro, that man put Charleston White up in my chat. Yeah, I'm the head snitch, y'all. All right, the money keep coming in. We got $2 Cash App. This is from Anthony Haynes. We got another $2. Okay. I'm lost. What did Terrence Crawford say about you? It don't even matter. It doesn't matter. We got a $25 shout out to Victor Hill. My skills can kill. We got $25. Oh, can we get some claps up for this? The Cash App is alive and well. Shout out to Mike Easy Blessed. You got the best content on fights, hands down. Yay area. Oh, Bay Area. Say it one more time. Yay. You dig. Yar. Bay Area versus everybody. I promise you that. I told you I'm coming. If you believe in God, then believe in Boxingego and Death Row East. We coming. All right. I told you to get over 700 likes. Now it's time to cook. Get ready for the ancient burial. Bro, I'm about to bury the Bud Buddies yet again. I can't be beat with a hot one. Like this. All right, hold on.
This is what I
listen, yo. I got him. Hey, everybody just type, got him. Bro. Everybody just say, got him. Shout out to Oakland. Deep East O. Seminary. High Street. I see you. I got him. Acorns. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Bro, everybody just type, got him. Shout out to Prince Savage for the got him. All right. This is Sean Porter. Roll the clip. Bye, Bud Buddies.
This is what I think about resumes, and especially when it comes to these two fighters specifically, because they got a lot of the common opponents.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But the day that they fought these opponents is what's uncommon. Mm-hmm. And so you can pick who you want to pick, and I fought him, and he had I broke both eyes, and then you fought all this and that. Bottom line is, a lot of fighters aren't who they are on Tuesday. They're not that same fighter on Saturday.
You are absolutely
That's the
right.
bottom line.
So what about you?
What I'm saying is exactly who I was against Crawford was not who I was against Spence. Ain't taking nothing from Crawford, and ain't taking nothing from Spence whatsoever. But for me, my situation was all internal.
Okay.
That was that I took to the ring. That I just, and when I had that moment, we seen the towel come in, because that was the moment that was expected for the sake of words, whatever the case may be.
Oh! Sean Porter just told you out his own mouth that he was Podcast Porter. He just told you I was not the same fighter when I fought Crawford that showed up to fight Errol Spence, which is what I've been saying from the beginning. Damn, I'm good. Smash the like button. Ego Stradamus strikes again. I told you I'm the best doing this. Y'all said I was capping and making excuses. Now you hear it out the horse's mouth. And if you listen carefully, and I got a video, I'll do a video on this. He said, I'm taking nothing away from Crawford or Spence. That's the reality. He said, my problem when I fought Crawford was all internal. So when my dad got in the apron and threw in the towel, it was expected. Checkmate. I told you I'm the best in the business. Ain't nothing close. Crawford's team, everybody like, oh, people just making excuses when I beat a guy. Well, guess what? The guy just spoke up that you beat and said out his own mouth he was not the same fighter when he fought you versus when he fought Errol Spence. So what would lead a person to say that? Because he was podcast Porter, because he was on a 450-day layoff. Probably them commentary checks was real good. And if you remember in the build-up to the Crawford fight, Porter had sparred with Tank Davis. So I don't have any specific intel, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tank Davis was getting off on Sean Porter, because you can't be a commentator and 1 foot out, 1 foot in type of energy and then spar with no guy like Gervonta Davis, who's not 1 foot out, 1 foot in boxing right now. Damn, I'm good, man. Shout out to Mad World. Keep doing your thing, Ego from Arkansas. Shout out to the Arc. Shout out to Lil Rock. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to Ricky Williams. We just talking, though. I know Ricky Williams been feeling it. He been saying it. He said the Megalodon. Man, I'm the Dawn Mega, the Megalodon. Form like Voltron or Transformers. Y'all some Decepticons. I'm Megatron. Oh, my gosh, bro. So, once again, did I not say that he was plot from the beginning? See, I don't wait till somebody else says something and then all of a sudden run with it. I say it. I set the trends in boxing and say these things when it's unpopular. He says, you got some mutual opponent, but what was the difference is even though the opponents are uncommon, when you fought them was uncommon. So I also believe that Sean Porter was referring to Kell Brook because that's the only other mutual opponent that him and Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence really have. So basically he's telling you a guy who fought Brook before Errol Spence and Crawford and a guy who fought Crawford and Errol Spence, he's telling you that Brook basically wasn't the same and he was washed, which is what I've been saying, and Sean Porter did not prepare the same, or he was preoccupied with podcast or whatever, and he was not the same. Man, and days before the fight, I would hate to hear that if I was Crawford, because Crawford been drinking his own Kool-Aid because he got people in his camp that cheerlead him on, and he can do no wrong. To them, he's Omaha Superman. That's why you see at his press conference or his media day, he has literally somebody chanting as he works out. These guys ain't good, and yelling all these things. He needs that to hype him up. So now you've been sipping the Kool-Aid, and then you find out what Boxingego being said is true. So you're hyped because here's how I know he's hyped, because Crawford keeps telling you, like at the press conference, what did I do to those guys that you couldn't do? What did I do to Porter that you couldn't do? That's literally what he's telling Errol Spence. And now you heard out the horse's mouth, Sean Porter, that he wasn't even, something was going, like he's not going to tell you, but he just said something internal was going on, which is what his daddy said, which is what I said from the beginning, which is why Errol Spence, do y'all remember Errol Spence went to that fight, Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford? He don't really be at top ranked fights like that, but he went to that one. And then when his daddy threw in the towel, and this was a mutual opponent, he was probably expecting a good fight. Errol Spence looked up like this. Errol Spence was looking at the Jumbotron like Chris Rock when he was like squinting, and he looked, and he was like, man, and he just got up and walked away. Who remembers that? Who remembered when Errol was looking, squinting, trying to watch the replay, and he was like, how much for real? When he looked like Chris Rock on them rib skit. Okay. How much for a Diet Coke? $2. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. I give you a quarter, you let me suck the bubbles out. Like, bro, Errol was looking up like, how much for real? Bro, remember, Errol, he was looking on that replay like, this is cap, bro. He's like, how much for real? I'll give you a quarter. Bro, Errol was tight because he knew he wasted his time, and that was like some cappery. So, anyway, Crawford living off this win. What did I do to Porter that you couldn't do to Porter? Well, you didn't get the same Porter because Porter just told you he wasn't the same Porter. I love my life, bro. I love my life. I'm the best in the business. We just got a $50 super chat. I love Eagles Army. Y'all the best. I'm the best. Together, we the best. F the rest. Shout out to my man Asghar Hussein. He said, I'm dropping $2K picking Spence to stop Crawford. Dang. I don't even know how Crawford the favorite is. Boxingego stand up. Listen, get the clap emoji. Shout out to Daquandre for he didn't even wait. My man is on point. My man is on point. Get the claps up. We just got $50. Bro, how is Cassidy still in the chat? He said, now you want to hoot and holler because Asghar Hussein gave you a super chat that was worth like $50. Bro, how is he even in here anymore? Get this man out of here, bro. We winning. We don't worry about what you talking about. I can't wait, bro. Charleston Whiteback Tweaky. Yeah. Tango beat this out Ryan Garcia. Yeah. Bro. Bro, Charleston White out here wilding in the comments. Yeah, Javante. Yeah. He gonna beat the out of Ryan Garcia. Yeah. Y'all hilarious, bro. Okay, so now all that stuff that Crawford said was dead. He said, oh, what did I do to Sean Porter that you couldn't do? And now Sean Porter's telling you that something went on and he wasn't the same and he prepared different or was a better version of himself for Errol Spence.
Fighter on Saturday.
You are absolutely.
Listen.
A lot of fighters aren't who they are on Tuesday. They're not that same fighter on Saturday.
You are absolutely.
That's the
right.
bottom line.
So what about you?
What I'm saying is exactly who I was against Crawford was not who I was against Spence. Ain't taking nothing from Crawford.
I love it. I'm always right, man. I be getting it right so much. I be getting it right so much, y'all. I can't stop. What about you around? What about? What you need? Bro, I just can't stop. I can't stop winning. Y'all gonna let me win like this? Sean Porter just told you what it is. What it is, ho? What's up? Can a player get so good? What about what you need? Bro, so now Terrence Crawford resume is officially boo-boo. You fought guys at the end of their career after they had been through the meat grinder and you hyped off your career. Bro, so Crawford's resume is officially lacking. It's officially lacking. Porter wasn't the same. Like, okay, and bro, this is y'all really don't want this. Y'all killing me with the Bud Buddy isms. Here's why. When I say this, you're better off shutting the up and just saying you pick Crawford to win. I'm not even mad at that. If you just pick Crawford to win, cool. Like, all right, you think he's gonna win. But when you try to argue with us, me, Kamal, me, and you, your mama and your cousin too, rolling on strip over, slamming Cadillac dough. When you try to argue, that's where you become foolish. You should just accept that Crawford stayed with Top Rank, couldn't get the big fights, and stopped trying to argue with me and you, yo mama and your cousin too, rolling down street. Stop. Just don't. Just say, oh, I think Bud beats Errol. I'm not even mad at that because it's a fight. Like Mike Tyson said, it's a fight. Who cares? It's a fight. We're going to fight anyway. Bro. But when you try to argue for, like, William Wallace for Crawford's resume, tell him that Scotland is free. Bud has a good resume. Bro, they try to argue, like, try to be noble. Like, I'm going to argue for Bud Crawford's. We'll do this for Bud's resume. Like, please. You arguing for a resume that's not yours, and it's not even. Is it criminal? Is Bud's resume not that good? Yeah, his resume is not that good, bro. It's just not that good. Like, you was inviting the people who want to see fight. I don't know how to say it like Christopher Walken. And guys, Bud Crawford, his resume is just not that. It's not good. It's not that good, you guys. You see, bro, how Christopher Walken say, you see, Errol Spence is much better with the resume. But Terrence Crawford, you see, guys, Terrence Crawford, his resume is not, it's just not that good. It said, hey, guys, he shouldn't have stayed with Top Rank. If he would have left, then maybe he got some better fights. But he didn't, and that's why his resume, it just doesn't look too good. It doesn't look too hot. Bro, listen. Terrence Bud Crawford is an overpaid. You see, your father, he wasn't, he'd be damned if he had the watch. And Terrence and Crawford is his resume is just it's just not. I can't even, bro. I'm trying not to laugh, so it's like messing up the. You see, nothing goes down unless Crawford his resume is. I can't even get the impression out, bro. It's just so funny. Listen. We need more cowbell. Bruce Dickinson, he knows. Bro, his resume just isn't that good. I'm so sorry. Please smash the like button. It's just not that good. When I look at it, I'm like, Bud, why'd you fight that guy? And, shucks. I just don't understand. David Avocado, I just don't know why you fought. Like, I don't know why you fought some of these people, bro. Oh, I love my life. No, I'm being serious. I like it. It's really not that good, bro. Your resume is trash. To be frank, you should have fought some other guy. You should have went to PBC and fought some other guys. I'm gonna give you some credit if you beat Keith Thurman. Okay, Bud's resume. Listen, I'm about to say the most controversial thing that y'all done heard. Terrence Bud Crawford is an overpaid prospect. Boom. You never know. Boom. I'm going to say it again. Terrence Crawford, until otherwise proven, is a overpaid prospect. Here's why. He is 36 years old and he has a prospect type of resume. If you look at his resume versus, let's say, Canelo, light years away, even though Canelo took some BS fights in there too, but took the totality of Canelo's resume at a younger age, Floyd Mayweather, No, guys, this price is nothing. Triple G, he got better names on it. And he's younger than Crawford by a couple, like 30. He's like, Canelo, like 30. I think he just had a birthday. He like 33, I think. You look at Errol Spence, who's younger than Crawford, and he has a better resume. Crawford is 36, and your resume is like a prospect type of resume. Like Jaron Ennis, him beating Villa coming off of the Rashidi Ellis, to me, is more impressive than beating Jeff Horn or anybody that Crawford fought when he fought them at welterweight. I'm not even being funny. Boots beating Roman Villa, who has a very dangerous style if you do not fight him right, and was coming off the career best like, Bud is not fighting people off career best performances. Bud is fighting like weakling people, no hopers, and then he's going off of like silly stats, like, oh, David Evanesian, he's on a 6 knockout streak. Who gives a he's on a 6 knockout streak against who? A 6-fight knockout streak against unknown names, except for Josh Kelly. And oh yeah, he got like 9-10 fights. And he's a UK guy that didn't really have any big fights. Come on, bro. That's not good. That's not good. It's like you're an overpaid prospect. You get paid well, but you have a prospect like it's like Robin Williams in that movie Jack. Rest in peace to Robin Williams. He had the body of an adult, but he had the brain of a child, and he acted like a child, but his arms was hairy. You know what I'm saying? You look at his arms was hairy, and he was in 3rd grade, but he looked like Robin Williams. That's Terrence Crawford's resume. To this point. That's why everything matters in this particular fight, because now we'll be able to give you, and like, one thing Crawford's team keeps saying, and it's so cumbersome, is Bomac, he's the one that I heard keep saying this. Bomac keeps saying that when Crawford beats Errol Spence, they will just keep moving the goalpost. What goalpost are you even talking about? Bro, see, the thing is, we have a failure to communicate. Hey, I need the likes to 800. We got to get the likes to 800. What are you talking about? We'll move the goalpost. There's never really been a goalpost for Bud Crawford with the selection of ops that he's been fighting. So what are you talking about? Listen, I am not going to continue until we get the likes up. We need to be close. I'm pacing us. We need to be closer to 800. It's just stagnated right here, but we got new people entering the chat. Likes or loot? Shout out to Kamal Oz. We got a 5. Listen, likes or loot? Likes or loot? Y'all want to keep these long streams going? Likes or loot? You can pick. We got a $5 from Holt's Claw. Much love. Appreciate you for supporting the channel. I got loads of great content coming. I'm working on different things. Check out some of my other videos after this one. Daily content, y'all. Listen, push the likes up. Push them up. Push them up. Push them up. Push them up. Yeah, Diacona said get them over 800. The sooner you do this, the sooner we can all be on our merry way and continue the chat. So there's only one way I could do these lives. I tell you that. So I'll just keep reminding you. They don't have to be breaks. Like, I'm a machine. I'm the best in the business. I'm like the Terminator. Yeah, what are you doing? You close your boots, give them to me. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Boom, 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 boom. I'm the Terminator, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Do-do-do. I could keep going. I'm a machine. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we just did it. See, that wasn't hard. So, Bud Crawford's resume is light. This will be the first person. But Bomac keeps saying people will move the goalposts. Like, it's like when someone says, oh, you're a legend in your own mind. Terrence Crawford, his team keeps acting like he's like dejected from boxing, like he's taking these insanely credible fights and the world of boxing just won't give him no recognition for him. Stop that, bro. That is not the truth. You, me, him, and her, we all know that's not the truth. That is not the truth for Crawford. If you would have fought certain names when they were prevalent names, you would have gotten credit just like any, like, okay, David Benavidez. Nobody's complaining about his resume. He fought Anthony Durrell and was the first to stop him. He just got a great fight last March 25th, my birthday, against Caleb Plant. Almost stopped him, but it was a highly competitive fight. And he's been pursuing Canelo. So nobody's mad. Nobody's really saying anything negative about David Benavidez. They just want to see him on to the next fight, like Canelo, David Morrell, or whoever. Or maybe Jaime Munguia, whatever, right? Nobody's complaining. Because at his age, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, and he's progressing, and he's the matchups are getting bigger and better, or he's moving the needle in that direction. Bud fought Porter and then fought damn David Avocado. That's a step back for a 34-year-old at the time or 35-year-old fighter that's been out and been relevant since 2014. But his team chooses to have zero accountability in boxing, and his team chooses to get mad at everybody who has a fair, constructive criticism towards Bud's career and say stuff like, oh, like, do you know what moving the goalpost is? They want to be Floyd Mayweather so bad, it's disgusting. Reason being, Floyd would fight an undefeated bigger guy in Canelo Alvarez, and then when he would beat him, when people thought Canelo would beat Floyd or could beat some people, then they changed it and said, oh, Canelo is too green. That, my friends, is moving the goalpost. But there's nobody that even gave half of these people or better a chance to beat Bud Crawford when you fought them. So there was no moving of the goalpost because there was never a goalpost to begin with. Like David Avanesian. We didn't move the goalpost. We didn't like the fight to begin with. Nobody with an ounce of sense and boxing ability or knowledge picked David Avanesian to really come through that fight and beat Crawford on Black Power Network or whatever it was on. Black Planet, Animal Planet, whatever network had that. So they keep saying we moved the goalpost. We didn't move the goalpost. We never wanted to see you fight him. We didn't tell you to fight Jose Benavidez after he got shot in the leg. Nobody said Jeff Horn was that dude. So it's like, what are they talking about? Move the goal? No one moved anything. You never got the fights. Listen, and then Bomac said that Crawford was going to be fighting Pacquiao. I remember there was an interview. He's like, oh, yeah, we got the talks. We trying to get this done. It's going to be done and announced soon. Where the Pacquiao fight? Where the Pacquiao fight, bro? Broner had recent like draws and losses with Mikey Garcia, draws and Jesse Vargas fight. He got Pacquiao before Bud Crawford. Pacquiao's very first fight with PBC. Ain't that something? Just put this in your pipe and smoke it. Manny Pacquiao leaves Top Rank after the Jeff Horn fight, and immediately Al Heyman gives and affords the opportunity to Broner to fight Pacquiao. And he was off recent draws with Jesse Vargas, Mikey Garcia loss, Those types of performance. The Adrian Granados fight was close. He was on fights like that, and he nabbed the Pacquiao fight. You were on top rank X amount of years with Pacquiao, and you never once got Pacquiao. Bud refused the Pacquiao fight. Ego. Pacquiao had to sign contract. Bomac told him not to sign because the money didn't. I don't know. Because they were saying the money. Yeah, he didn't get the. You didn't fight him, bro. That's the whole point I'm making. You didn't fight the man. Keith Thurman, he also got the Pacquiao fight before Crawford. But why didn't you get it? Why didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Ugas, these are all dangerous fights for Pacquiao, and they all got it on PBC, but Crawford was with Pacquiao before any of those PBC guys and never got the fight. And now you mad because people are looking at your resume and just not all too impressed. It doesn't sound like a personal problem more than like, so yeah, July 29th, this is going to be the first fight where people, if you can win it, you know, people will have to give you credit for it. But you shouldn't say that people are moving the goalposts. We didn't move anything. We never wanted to see avocado fights or Mean Machine. What are you talking about? We, like, somebody say, listen, somebody tell me right now, hand over heart, that when Bud Crawford fought Mean Machine, that was the top fight that you wanted to see Bud fight that particular year. Say, I swear to God, you know, I'll lose my fortune. I'll lose all the money in my bank account if I'm lying. I wanted to see Crawford versus Mean Machine in 2019. That was my number one fight that I wanted to see. And Crawford delivered. Somebody please tell me, because I know I ain't crazy. Ain't nobody in boxing history said they wanted Crawford Mean Machine as their number one fight. Like, man, I've been looking everywhere for some Crawford Mean Machine. Where can I find it? Where's that? Here's another point. Crawford's fights are so horrible that, like, AKA thin resume, he got lapped by several people. How come Devin Haney is like 23 and he got undisputed before Crawford? So he's the youngest undisputed. But that's not even really the point I wanted to make. Devin Haney had a credible fight on pay-per-view with Lomachenko. I don't know what the numbers did, but I highly doubt that they did much lower than Crawford and Amir Khan. So at least Devin Haney, listen to the points I'm making, people, because I know I'm the best in the business. Devin Haney wasn't even with Top Rank originally. He was with Eddie Hearn. So you had a newcomer to the whole Top Rank family who did 2 fights with Kambosos. By his third fight, he's fighting on pay-per-view against a fight that people actually didn't mind seeing or wanted to see. I didn't hear people. I'm Boxingego. Ego know it all. I know what the people want to see because I'm listen, I'm gonna just explain this for the slow people in the back. In my sport, which is boxing, I know at all times what you guys want. You know why? Because I'm a content creator. I curate and create content about what you want. So I have analytics with YouTube. And if Gervonta Davis fights, for example, I make more money when he fights versus if Mick Connellan fights. Goes without saying. There's no one on YouTube, unless they live in the UK or something, that makes more money because Mick Connellan fought than Gervonta Davis, because Tank is big business, right? So it's really easy for me, a top creator in my niche, to see what the people want because I have to curate content based on the data points and the analytics. And you guys tell me, like, oh, did you see Canelo posted this, or Jermell Charlo posted this, or Errol Spence and Crawford and Media Day. You guys let me know what's popping. And if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't have a successful business, right? That doesn't even make sense. Imagine if I just start talking about like Willie Two Shoes, and you're like, who is that? You don't even know this boxer. And I'm just spending all my time making videos about him. I would get no views. Get viewership, make money because I talk about things that people actually care about. So I know what fights popping. I know Amir Khan and Terrence Crawford at that particular year, 2018 or whatever, wasn't a hot sell because no one was really even talking about it. But you look at Devin Haney in his third fight with a brand new, first time being with Top Rank. By his third fight, he's already fighting a Lomachenko for Undisputed, which was a good fight this year for boxing that people wanted to see. No one wanted to see Crawford versus Amir Khan on pay-per-view. Nobody wanted to see BOK Prime Crawford versus Avanesian to fatten and line Crawford's pockets against a guy that has no chance. You see what I'm saying? And Errol Spence keeps telling you too. So Sean Porter just admitted it, but Errol Spence told you too. I'm fighting guys when they have belts so they have something to give up, something to lose, which is already common sense. Terrence will shock ego. What are you going to say? Well, if Terrence shocks ego, this is what I'll say. Block him. Get him out of here. Rosendez, Robles, or Robles or whatever, get him out of here. That's what I'm going to say. Bro, you guys, the Bud Buddies say the same dumb stuff. Oh, Terrence will shock ego. Why would I be shocked? No matter what happens, why would I be shocked? It's boxing. I didn't say Crawford has no chance to win. I said I'm picking Errol Spence. So where is this ego is shocked come into play? You sound stupid. Now, I know everything I've said and nothing. Listen, whatever happens next Saturday, it changes nothing I've said. So why would I be shocked? The only thing that doesn't even change, it just means I got a fight prediction wrong. I'm human. Oh, wow. Oh, no, not the dreaded fight prediction wrong. Okay. That would be the only thing that changed. But nothing changed. Like my prediction going into the fight is Errol. So Crawford, if he proves me wrong by winning, okay, he won and my fight prediction wrong. His resume as a whole doesn't change because he fought one person. I would give him credit for fighting Errol if he can beat him. I'd be like, okay, cool, you beat him. But I just still don't like the Avanesian fight. That wasn't no fight that I wanted to see. So dudes is such beta males. They act like, oh, everything, ego's exposed and all. How? Somebody please explain, no matter what happens on Saturday, how I'm exposed. I'll wait. I can't wait to read these. I'm exposed for what? At best, getting a fight prediction wrong. What else? How else am I exposed? Because I said Crawford's pay-per-views flopped. They did. Leading up to this point, his other pay-per-views flopped. His resume leading up to this point is not great to me. He fought a guys after that. So, okay, you change. If you fight one guy that we know is great and good or whatever, Errol Spence, and beat him, it still don't change how we got here. So how am I exposed? Please let me know. Exactly. Nowadays, the truth is hating. Now we're getting somewhere. If you're not saying what I want you to say, you're a hater. That's not how life works. So if you go to the dentist and they say you have a cavity, the dentist is a hater because you didn't brush your teeth? Because you chose to eat a bag of Sour Patch every day and not brush your teeth and brush your tongue, it's the dentist's fault? Because he told you, we ran all the tests, we did the x-rays, you got 18 cavities. So the dentist is a hater because you got the yuck mouth and your mouth is rotten. Y'all sound incredibly stupid. Some of y'all that say this stupid stuff, you'll never be on my level. I doubt you'll be successful because it's hard to be successful with a mindset like that. a beta male mindset. I'm asking y'all a question. If you personally went to the dentist and they did the scans, they did the x-rays, and you had 18 cavities, and then he's showing you on the x-ray, this tooth, the molar, all of your cavities, these need to be filled, or we got to do a root canal, or we got to get you some veneers, your teeth is shot, right? And he's telling you the different options for your teeth. Is the dentist a hater because he pointed out all the cavities that you caused in your teeth? Block Creed Richards. Hey, come on, just block him. Block him. Listen, shooters, do not you mess up the stats if you delete messages. Delete the person if need be. Don't delete their messages. Please stop doing that, shooters. Because it changes the chat rate, and I don't want that. Just block the person that needs to be blocked. That's it. We shouldn't be deleting anybody's messages. Again, if the dentist told you had 18 cavities, that's your fault. You weren't brushing 2-3 times a day or after every meal. Your teeth rotted out. You were eating Snickers every day. You were eating Miss Phil's cookies. Your teeth are rotten. You got the yuck mouth. Don't be mad at the dentist because you got the yuck mouth. The dentist didn't do that. The dentist got pearly whites. You got shitty whites. Don't blame the dentist when your mouth is rotten. But we live in this weird society where all of a sudden, when you call these things out that happen to be 1,000% true, they can't prove you wrong. They say, oh, you're hating. Okay, that's fine. You think I'm a hater. Prove me wrong now. That's all I want. Okay, here's the thing. Do you notice none of the Bud Buddies has ever said this? I'm challenging Crawford's resume as light. I'm saying it's not the greatest, deepest resume. Not once has any one of you came up in the chat and said, you know what? He has an amazing resume. His resume is great. Here's why. I find that very ironic, like Alanis Morissette. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day, a free run that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figure? Bro, life has a funny way of sneaking about you when you think everything's okay. Bro, not one of you, some of them, I keep saying his resume's light. They're not saying, oh, he has an amazing resume. Here's why it's not light. They just keep saying, Ego, you hating. Oh, Ego, you the Crawford hater. Oh, Ego, Crawford hater. What is that supposed to do, bro? You calling me a name don't change his resume or stop me from getting views. So resistance is futile. You're wasting your time. I'm the best in the business. I am waiting for the day for me to say Crawford's resume is okay, is mid, is light, and then a Bud Buddy to say, no, it's not. We're not gonna take it. He has an amazing resume, kid. Like, they're not doing that. They just keep saying, you hate Bud. Why are you being this way? Like, bro, why am I being what way? Truthful? Why am I being what way? Telling the truth? That's what I always do. I'm giving my honest opinion. His resume is mid. It's all right. It's cool. Yeah, but it ain't it's not what he's made. Man, bro. Yeah, nobody hate Bud. Everybody was rocking with Bud. We as a boxing community was rocking with Bud before Errol Spence because we didn't even know who Errol was. Errol wasn't even on the scene like that. So everybody was rocking with Bud. Shout out to my man Askiar Hussein. He said for the beta Bud buddies, we don't think Crawford resume is trash. Spence fans just ain't impressed at all. No, I'm not saying it's the worst resume ever created, but for the accolades and like the way Bud talks, and it just like it doesn't make sense. Like if I promise, oh my gosh, see, I didn't want to have to do this, but y'all made me. Bro, Bo Mack and the way Team Crawford is talking about his resume, they are making it sound like he got this crazy resume, and it's just not that. Okay, just here. See, I didn't want to do this, but y'all made me. All right, listen.
Out of all the fights, I know if you watched Spence, what was the one fight of his victories that this is going to be the fight Crawford's going to have really
get the likes up. I need y'all to get the likes up.
Have to deal with? Which fight?
I'm going to say no fights because...
Bro, he said, man, come on. So the female reporter asked Bomac, what of Errol Spence's fights have you seen where you're like, okay, we in for a real fight from Errol Spence? And listen to him.
Out of all the fights, I know if you watched Spence, what was the one fight of his victories that this is going to be the fight Crawford's going to really have to deal with? Which fight?
I'm going to say no fights because the media put him there. They made Spence who Spence is today. PBC put him there. Showtime put him there. He got a lot of good fights, but there's not one fight that Stamp says to me, oh, that's a great fighter. He's accomplished a lot. But,
bro, tell me how that makes sense. What is he supposed to say? The truth? Block him. Get him out of here. Get Anthony Robertson. What do you mean, what is he supposed to say? The truth. That's what he's supposed to say. Not a ball. Like, bro, okay, the Bud Buddy's got to go. The Bud Buddy's got to go. This man says, what is he supposed to say? You're supposed to tell the truth. Like, first of all, this is a dumb stance from Team Crawford to try to dump on Errol Spence, like take a crap on Errol Spence to make it look like he's not that dude. You should want the media to feel like he's a monster. So if you're confident Crawford beats him, then everyone gives Crawford props. This is common sense. Listen, I'm going to say it again. Crawford's team should want the perception to be that Errol Spence is a monster. Because if you beat the monster, now you get maxed out credit because everybody thought this person was a monster and you defeated them. You're not supposed to bag on and bash the person and say that they, like when they have a great resume, say their resume is trash to try to take a dump on them. That's dumb. And then he says he got a lot of accomplishments, but he has no fights that make me believe he's a great fighter. Then how he get a lot of accomplishments? Bomac deserves a super chat. He should be disappointed in himself. Bro, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is the toxicity coming from bro, y'all tripping talking about it's just promotion. Bro, so you guys feel in order to promote you have to lie. Why would you have to lie to promote the fight? Like, that doesn't even make sense. So if you're facing someone formidable, then why can't you just say they're formidable, but I beat them? Why do you have to lie on them and say they haven't accomplished anything and all that? He just said the media created Spence. So the media, bro, why would you blame us, the media? The media put 3 belts in in Spence's hands? Listen to what I'm saying, people. Did the media, listen to me. Did the media put 3 belts in Errol Spence's hands? Yes or no? Was it the media, listen to me, was it the media that put 3 belts in Errol Spence's hand in his collection? Exactly, no. I'm media. I didn't make Errol go to Sheffield, where Kell Brook is from, to fight big old Kell Brook when he was undefeated at welterweight. So how did the media do this? It sounds foolish, and you know it, and I know it.
Is today, PBC put him there. Who Spence is today, PBC put him there. Showtime put him there. He got a lot of good fights, but there's not one fight that Stamp says to me, "Oh, that's a great fighter." He's accomplished a lot, but I haven't seen one performance out of him to say that's a great fighter. We need to kick his ass. Everybody else put him in a position to where he got to, and that label that he got put on him. Y'all did that. Part of the media, right?
I am part of the media.
Okay, all right then. Y'all put him there. Y'all put him.
Take it for you guys
to get this ass whooping.
What? Bro, this sounds like an insane, like, reverse psychology attempt. It sounds like bro, this is why I said it seems like jealousy from Team Crawford. Everything Errol is, it seems like they want to be. Honestly, that's my honest assessment. Everything that people are saying about Errol, like, oh, he puts butts in seats. Oh, he the A side. Oh, he got 3 belts. He did the heavy lifting. They're jealous of it or envious of it or don't like it, and they wish Crawford got this credit. Shout out to my man J-Dog. I see you, boy. That's what it truly seems like to me. It sounds like some reverse psychology. Everything they say about Errol, you don't like it, and then you're saying the opposite. And then the funny thing is, if we're really being real, it actually what Bomac just said fits Crawford more than it fits Errol Spence. He said the media put him there. But Crawford's the one with the lighter resume, and we truly don't know how he would look versus a champion Ugas, a champion Sean Porter, Kell Brook in his prime, a guy like Canelo at 54, a guy like Triple G at 160, a guy at 47 like Boots or Virgil Ortiz. So realistically speaking, we know more about Errol Spence than we know about Crawford, especially in this weight class. Is that fair? Listen, vote. Is that cap or fact? We know more about Errol Spence as a welterweight than we know about Crawford as a welterweight, based on the level of competition they both faced. And when they faced him. Exactly. Everybody's saying facts. I'm the best in the business. So that's not enough to make a big difference. Block him. You cap as hell. Okay, so you watch one guy fight a guy in his backyard when he was undefeated at welterweight, and you watched another guy fight the same guy 3 years later when he hadn't been fighting at welterweight, Kell Brook, after both of his eyes were damaged, and you're talking about we don't know the difference. Man, you don't know because you Stevie Wonder or something. You literally watched a man beat 3 champions and guys like Mikey Garcia and guys like Lamont Peterson and Ocampo, who Sebastian Fundora didn't stop in 12 rounds, and he's 6'7", and then Spence stopped him in 1 round. But then you're talking about we don't know the difference. You don't know the difference. Say that. We made Bud a name, Bomac just talking, because Top Rank didn't promote Bud. Facts, J-Dog. We made Bud. And his fighting ability also. Bro, I'm telling y'all, I'm making this uglier than it need to be, because the more y'all talk, the dumber you look. That's never a good trade-off. Imagine I've been on stream for, let me check, 2.5 hours. Imagine if I was talking dumb, then it would be a waste of your time, a waste of my time, and I would progressively be looking worse as I talked more. But that's not what happens over here, because I tend to talk rational and logic and real boxing talk. So, yeah, Bud definitely didn't promote himself either. I mean, it sounds like everything Errol is, they want to be. That's the reality of it. He said the media made him. Like, okay, here's an example. I got an example. Name the top 3 punchers in the last 5-6 years at welterweight. Name the top 3. Name 3 dudes that have a heavy punch at welterweight in the past 5-6 years. Very simple, people. In the last 5 or 6 years, name 3 big punchers at welterweight. 3, that's all y'all got to do. Name 3 big punchers that you've seen at the division that pack a significant punch. Okay. Spence and Thurman. Spence, Pac-Man Spence, Thurman. Boots, Spence, Crawford. Errol, Boots, and Danny. Errol, Danny, and Boots. Garcia and Spence. Okay, so peep this. Guess what? Out of all the combinations that you guys have just posted, Bud's fought none of them. Look at it. Hold on. I know I'm great, but I'm going to show you my greatness. I just set y'all up. I said name in the last 5 or 6 years 3 big punchers. Any combination. People were like Danny, Thurman, and Errol. You know, Boots, Garcia, and Errol. Blah, blah, blah. To this point, as of me recording the video right now, Crawford has fought 0 of them. 0. Because he hasn't fought Spence. That happens next week, obviously. He hasn't fought Keith Thurman. You guys said Danny Garcia. And then some people said Pacquiao. And I think I seen Boots in there. So Boots is new. We'll set him to the side. Errol had a Pacquiao fight. Obviously, he couldn't fight with a messed up eye. So he came back. Pacquiao couldn't beat Ugas. So he came back and beat him. So I'm giving him credit that because he signed up for the Pacquiao fight. Of course, he's not going to fight with a detached retina. So that was at least staged. He was willing to do it. And then he came back and fought the winner. Pacquiao wasn't good enough in the matchup to beat Ugas, so he came back. So Errol has fought, and he fought Danny Garcia off a crash. So Danny Garcia was one that I seen recurring, and Errol fought him off of a crash. Pacquiao was another one. Errol was scheduled to fight him, but couldn't because of a medical emergency. And then the guy that beat Pacquiao, Errol fought. So if you see, we know much more about Errol Spence Jr. at welterweight than Crawford. Right? Because, okay, someone said Virgil Ortiz. That's another name Crawford hasn't fought. So how do we know anything significant about Crawford when literally every single puncher that we can think of, like from y'all, these are the names I seen: Pacquiao, Boots, Jaron, Errol, Danny Garcia, and whoever else. Those are the main name. Thurman. That's the name. Those are like the 6 names that I kept seeing. Terrence literally fought none of them. So that's 6 people that you guys selected, and as of right now, we have not seen Crawford in there with 6 punchers. He wasn't in there with Virgil Ortiz, Jaron Boots Ennis, Danny Garcia, Errol Spence, but he hasn't fought him yet, so we don't know the outcome. Pacquiao, he never got that fight. And he never fought Ugas, and he never fought Thurman. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that conventional wisdom, I have to pick Errol Spence in the matchup. I have to. Because I don't know everything about Crawford at this weight class. So he's going to have to either prove me wrong and show me. Cool. But from what I've seen and what I know, and the other thing is Crawford likes to bang and fight. This is a bigger guy. I seen his media day. He's putting the hurting on them punches. I got to go with what I think will happen. But either way, the point remains. You guys named the biggest punchers in the last 5-6 years, and on that whole list, Crawford's fought none of them. J-Dog said, let's keep it gutter. Mean Machine dropped Bud and Andre Ward called it out immediately. That was very factual. So, like, we haven't even seen Bud with a true welterweight big puncher. Like, remember Maidana? We never seen Bud go 12 rounds with Maidana. Or a Keith Thurman or somebody. I've never seen him. You could say, oh, the athleticism of, bro, you could say the athleticism of Crawford would tear up Maidana, but Maidana was gutsy, big, bro, Floyd is better defensively, and Maidana gave Floyd some issue. So how do we know that Crawford doesn't get into a slugfest with the wrong one like a Maidana? We don't even, bro, I promise you on everything, I don't know if Crawford would beat the Maidana that beat Broner. Because Broner had athleticism and none of that mattered. And Broner can hit. Broner dropped Sean Porter and he did it before Terrence Crawford. So Broner can hit and Maidana was perfectly fine for 12 rounds. You know what I mean? Yeah, AB said Maidana hit hard. That's what I'm saying. We never even seen Crawford in with like that. They saying he got hurt versus Brian Norman in sparring. And I get it, sparring, but that was for the Porter fight. Brian Norman is a good fighter, but he an up-and-coming young fighter. You're getting hurt by Brian Norman. You carry all the experience. So, man, there might be stuff about Bud that we find out in this Errol Spence fight, like his chin, his durability. When he's like, Bud might really, truly be a front runner. And then people give him too much respect, and he's very good, and he's athletic, but his chin might not. Because why you ain't fought no punchers, bro? Who's a big puncher that Bud Crawford fought? A big puncher with experience and some like not just a big punch, but a big puncher with some intangibles to offset what Bud does well. Like Maidana. Maidana has a style where he's tough and durable, and he's worked on his jab with Robert Garcia, and he's pretty big. So that's some big intangibles to rival athletic style. My man said Gamboa. Man, come on, bro. Gamboa 5'2". He the same height as Prince. Bro, I'm done. Y'all talking about Gamboa and Ndongo. Man, come on, bro. They might be hiding something with Bud Crawford. I said it. They might be hiding something with Bud Crawford. Okay, so someone said Mean Machine was the hardest puncher he fought. That's the guy that actually dropped him. That's the guy that dropped. So you fought one punch. Listen to what I am saying. I'm asking you who's a vicious, crazy, like Marcos Maidana style thudding puncher that Bud Crawford has fought anytime recently. Y'all talking about Gamboa and Ndongo. Ndongo suck, bro. He's not that good. You look at his resume now, it's trash. And then my man G-Code said Mean Machine. So you mean to tell me the one time you fought a guy that had some pop from Lithuania in Mean Machine, that's the fight you got dropped in? Well, I'm not mad at y'all for saying Gamboa, but Gamboa is tiny, and that fight's at 35 in 2014. You see what I'm saying? That and Gamboa. Okay, so hold on, bro. Listen to I'm cracking the Crawford Da Vinci Code. Just listen. So, okay, you guys said Gamboa and Mean Machine. He got hurt in both of those fights. You said Gamboa and Mean Machine. Gamboa had him, and he did like that. And Mean Machine had him taking the knee like Kaepernick. So I'm asking you who the biggest punchers that he fought, and you guys named two. And then when we recall both of those fights, he got hurt in both of those fights. J-Dog, come on, it's too easy. Give me some better work. According to Bud, Ricky Burns got wilder power. Man, I'm off that. I don't have no comment. Bro, listen to what I'm saying. They might be hiding something with Terrence Crawford. because I'd never seen him. First of all, none of his opponents, I've never picked against Crawford up until the Errol Spence fight. That's for starters. So I never thought any of his opponents were good enough to beat him. And I always rock with Crawford to win those matchups. Please get the likes up. Second, we have never seen him in there with the big puncher. Then the few punchers that y'all are saying are big punchers, Gamboa and Mean Machine, actually hurt him. Do the math. Like, bro, Floyd Mayweather has fought big punchers like Canelo, and he was never hurt in the Canelo fight. Ricky Hatton is a rugged guy, and he was never like badly hurt in the Ricky Hatton fight. Do you see what I'm saying? Bud Crawford, okay, who? Kell Brook can punch. But the thing is, Kell Brook was like, he never even made welterweight for 3 years. And he was winning and put a mouse on Bud's eye. I can show y'all the pictures. Bro, I'm telling you, this is looking suspect. This looks very fishy. So let me get this. They said Brian Norman hurt you in sparring, right? And he's super young and inexperienced compared to Crawford. The two punchers y'all came up with, Gamboa and Mean Machine, they both hurt him. Then someone said Kell Brook. Kell Brook had a mouse under his eye. Bro, I'm telling you, if you do the Crawford Da Vinci Code, it looks like they might be hiding something. Even a guy like Ugas. Bro, Ugas has enough power where you can, he'll make you feel it. We never got to see, Crawford lost to Ugas. Ugas was with Top Rank. We never seen that. Ray Robinson is a big welterweight who arguably beat Josh Kelly and arguably beat Aegis Clemens, Mean Machine, and beat Crawford in the amateurs. When he was on Top Rank, why he didn't fight Ray Robinson? I would have liked fight a black fighter who's big, who already beat you in the amateurs and got some pop. You never fought Ray Robinson. I would have preferred that to Mean Machine because I thought that Ray Robinson beat Mean Machine if you watched the fight. Or at least fight Mean Machine, but instead of fighting Amir Khan or David Avanesian, fight Ray Robinson. Or when you went on BLK Prime, instead of fighting David Avocado, fight Virgil Ortiz or Jerron Boots Ennis. Bro, this looks extremely suspect to me. Gary Russell Jr. says he took flight on Crawford and because Crawford disrespected him or something in the amateurs, and he said he went up to him and just bow. There's different accounts of what happened. I don't know because I wasn't there. But I've heard different accounts, and they said that Crawford like stumbled and crumbled to Gary Russell, and Gary Russell's not the biggest dude. Even back then, he might have even been a little bit smaller. But he got some pop, you know what I mean? So I've heard that Gary Russell like crumbled him a little bit. And then he was like trying to get some get back later or something. So Brian Norman, Gary Russell, dropped by Mean Machine, stanky leg with Gamboa. If Crawford is comfortable and like getting off first, then he's good. But that's why I'm saying a front runner, just like Kovalev. Crawford might be an athletic black Kovalev. Very good fighter. But you seen when Andre Ward stood his ground and didn't just melt from the power. Kovalev didn't like that body work. Kovalev didn't like that the guy didn't just disappear after he hurt him. Man, this might not. I'm just saying, this might not turn out how y'all think for Crawford. So basically every puncher he fought hurt him. Brian Norman hurt him in sparring. Gary Russell hurt him in the amateurs when he stole on him. Mean Machine dropped him. Gamboa has explosive power. And see, this is the thing. Gamboa, he wasn't first of all, Gamboa don't hit like Tank. At 35, Tank got more power. Trust me. You think Gamboa could have went up to 140 and beat Mario Barrios? Get the out of here, bro. Tank went up to 140 and dropped Mario Barrios 3 times. If Gamboa and Mario Barrios fought at 140, do you think the fight would look like that? So Gamboa wasn't even really a resident of he wasn't even a resident of 35 like that. He had like one fight maybe. Man, I'm telling you, this is looking real suspect to me. This is looking real suspect to me. Like, if you just do the math, none of these guys had power. Like, even Victor Postal. Victor Postal, he went to lose all of his other fights, and then now, like, he just fought against the Elvis Rodriguez dude who's super young, and he got hurt and stopped by him. So Gary Antoine Russell is 22, and he stopped Postal. And then the next dude, the Dominican cat, Elvis Rodriguez, fought Postal, and he just stopped him. So it's like, if Postal was such a big puncher, then how come he ain't like at least hurting these guys? They just like stopping these young kids is stopping them, and they under 25. Bud Crawford, that's one of his best wins. Man, this is looking real suspect, bro. Boss Red, and Gamboa is at the back of his career, and he's a true featherweight. Man, it's looking real suspect. Listen, Crawford looking like a bully, man. Never fought Ugas, who's bigger. Never fought Mikey Garcia, who got some power and technique. Never fought Danny Garcia, who got a hell of a chin and power and good timing. Never fought Errol until now. Never got Keith Thurman. Never fought Pacquiao. Bro, we do not know. That's why I'm saying nothing changes. We'll find out on July 29th. But up to this point, we haven't seen that. So it's hard for me to lean into that when I don't know. I don't want to. Don't give me the fighter that's never been hurt because he's never fought the type of people, and then just put him in there with a killer. Like that usually don't end well. You see what I'm saying? Like Floyd Mayweather, like put it this way. Floyd got a better resume than Crawford, and he's never fought somebody and got hurt by a mean machine type of person. The guys that hurt Floyd are like Hall of Famers. Like, let's say, I don't even know how bad Cotto hurt him, but let's say Cotto hurt him. Shane Mosley. These are like first ballot Hall of Famers. You know what I mean? DeMarcus Corley hurt him, but he's a southpaw with hella experience. And that was Floyd's first fight in a new weight class. Mean Machine wasn't Crawford's first fight in welterweight. Yeah, Maidana, like that's what I'm saying. The people that hurt Floyd a little too, because he like moved up so many weight classes. Maidana's supposed to hurt you if you moved up 5 weight classes. He hurt guys that stayed at welterweight their whole career. Or they're bigger than Floyd, like Broner. Bro, I'm telling you, this is looking very suspect. Crawford, why is he not fighting punchers under the bright lights? Guys with technique and power, guys who are super invincible, like Villa and Maidana, and they just don't go away. He not fighting those type of people, and now he's just jumping to Errol Spence, so I guess we're going to find out. But I've seen Errol Spence fight and get hurt by Kell Brook or whoever, or have to take off a car accident Danny Garcia's hook. Danny got power, bro. And see, I'm telling you, the all knockout stuff, top ranked, clever matchmaking. If Danny Garcia fought Crawford's resume at 47, there's a chance he can have all knockouts too. Or his knockout percentage would at least be higher. Put Danny in there with Mean Machine, a guy with great timing. Put Danny in there with Amir Khan. He already knocked Amir Khan out. You know what I'm saying? So we already know what happens there. Put Danny in with David Avanesian. He couldn't even beat Lamont Peterson, who Danny beat. I don't know, bro. I think they might be hiding something with Crawford, bro. That kryptonite, that chin kryptonite might be there. I'm being serious because, like, this is what you usually see if somebody has certain vulnerabilities, you keep them away from that. You see what I'm saying? Crawford always got mad reach over his opponents or mad athletic ability, like over his opponents, or they're mad smaller than him. Like he usually has significant advantages in the matchup. On top of being a talented fighter, he got way longer arms than Gamboa. You see what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, I don't know. See, like Ray Robinson, listen, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Top Rank, why didn't they ever make Crawford versus Ray Robinson? He beat Crawford in the amateurs. This is what I'm talking about, has some intangibles. He's a southpaw that's 5'10" tall with a longer reach than Crawford. And he comes from Philly, a fight town. That would have been a better fight than Amir Khan and Crawford. A guy that beat you in the amateurs, so there's a backstory there. He has more than 25 fights. You know, he has like 30 fights, so he has some experience. He's 5'10", he's not like Hank Lundy, who's from Philly, but he's like a brawler and bruiser, and he's way shorter. And he's a southpaw with a 78-inch reach. That's insanely long arms for a welterweight. Crawford's reach for the record is 74. So Ray Robinson, the reason why he gives people problems is because, you know, he has almost an 80-inch reach. That's crazy at welterweight. And he's a southpaw. So if you don't fight him the right way, and just for context, Deontay Wilder is 6'7", and his reach is 83 inches. So you got Ray Robinson with a 78-inch reach, and Wilder, a heavyweight, and his reach is 83. So Wilder, being a heavyweight, only has like 5 inches of more reach than Ray Robinson. And it's both of your arms, your wingspan. So it's basically like Wilder got, his arms are longer by less than 3 inches, like 2.5 inches on this arm and 2.5 inches on this arm. See, that's what I'm saying. They didn't have Top Rank. They have clever matchmaking, which I keep telling you. They never put him in there with certain people. Like Ray Robinson, a guy who beat him, a guy who's a southpaw, and a guy with arms that are almost 80 inches. And he's a trash talker. He was trash talking Crawford at the time. So those would have been more interesting fights to me as a true boxing fan than Amir Khan or immobile Jose Benavidez. And again, the other thing people keep talking about, the switch, southpaw switch, the switch is not as shocking to a non-right hander. If you okay, oh my gosh, bro, I can break down boxing all day. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. Crawford sometimes starts a fight as a right-hander. Hey, we need to be at 900 likes, please. Ego, Top Rank matchmaking almost messed up Big Baby last fight. And now what is Top Rank doing? Top Rank is putting Big Baby right back in real quick with the guy coming off a knockout loss. See? Top Rank matchmaking. So he just had a tough fight. They probably didn't like what they seen because he got hurt in the fight. And now Big Baby is fighting a guy, a heavyweight, who's literally off of a knockout loss. So Anderson will probably cook this dude. And then people are like, oh, he's back to knocking everybody out. But again, as you step up in class and the fights get harder and the fights more talented people and stuff, the fights get harder. That's what it is. Same thing with Crawford. He fought Porter and then stepped back to David Avanesian. Bro, I don't even I'm not saying you can't like Crawford. I'm not saying you can't like Crawford. But as a true boxing fan, I don't see how you like Crawford but hate Errol Spence. Errol Spence gets in a car wreck. Instead of taking a tune-up, which everyone would have understood, he fights Danny Garcia, who's a top 5-6 person in the division. How can you not respect that as a true fan of boxing, right? Detached retina. He said, I'll come back for the winner of Pacquiao Ugas. Ugas dominated Pacquiao. He came back for the winner and destroyed him. How could you not respect it? Fought Kell Brook in his backyard when he was undefeated at Prime. How could you not respect it? Puts more butts in the seats and doesn't, like, notice these other dudes in boxing, they have a hometown fight and that's when they have scares or don't look so good. Edgar Berlanga fought in New York against Jason Quigley, who was not many fights removed from a Demetrius Andrade butt whooping where he got stopped in 2 rounds. And then Berlanga didn't look good at home. Jared Anderson fought in Ohio, hometown fight, and had the hometown hijinks against Charles Martin, a former champion, where it was an extremely tough fight. Errol Spence fought Ocampo, first round knockout. I was there. He fought Mikey Garcia in front of 50,000 fans. And you know Texas has Mexican fans. So there was like 50,000 mixed crowd, some people being there for Mikey. And he dominates Mikey. How can you not respect it? He fights Ugas, 30,000 fans, Danny Garcia in the pandemic, bunch of fans for social distancing. How could you not respect these things? And then now he's fighting off of a long layoff. He's fighting Terrence Crawford. Crawford went from Porter and backtracked instead of just sticking with Errol Spence and being on a long layoff like Errol is. He said he had to get one in with David Avanesian. So how can you say you respect Crawford, but then you hate Errol Spence? As a true boxing fan, if you respect both of them, that's cool. But I'm saying I don't understand the people that hate Errol Spence, but then say they respect how Crawford's moving. Yeah, Crawford's a real champion. Crawford could have easily been off the Sean Porter fight, stuck with PBC negotiations instead of this hedge fund and all this other stuff, this goofy stuff, and then fought Errol Spence. And then he would have been the guy on the longer layoff. But instead, he fought David Avanesian. So you went from Porter back down. This is top-ranked matchmaking, even though that fight wasn't on top rank. You went from Sean Porter, who wasn't the best of his career, he just told you, but he's better than Avanesian, to down here to fight Avanesian, a guy Lamont Peterson beat on the Broner Granados undercard. I was there. Meanwhile, Errol's on the long layoff and he fighting Crawford. He went from Ugas to Crawford. So he's not taking step backs. Why does Crawford take step backs? Why Crawford go from a tough fight with Jose Benavidez to Amir Khan, who had just recently had a long inactive dry spell and before that got knocked out by Canelo brutally with his eyes open? And then Crawford's acting like he can't understand why people aren't impressed with his resume. Stop it, bro. Checkmate. Errol is not backward stepping. He fought Mikey Garcia. Some people say, oh, Mikey was too small. It's not what they were saying leading up to the fight, but that's what they're saying after the fight. So what did he do? He fought an actual champion in the welterweight division, Sean Porter, his next fight. That's not a backward step. You took somebody's people complain he was smaller, and then you fought Sean Porter and unified as a champion. Then you get in a car wreck. You had to deal with all that. And then you came back to Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia, Sean Porter was a close fight. I thought Danny Garcia edged him. So Danny Garcia being a top welterweight was not a backward step, especially coming off a car wreck. Then going from Danny Garcia to a guy who just beat Pacquiao, Yordenis Ugas, being a bigger welterweight than Danny Garcia and that's not a backward step either, another champion. And then now going from that champion to somebody that the world of boxing has higher up than Ugas in their mind, Terrence Crawford, that's Errol Spence's next opponent. How can you not respect this behavior? Y'all weak. Y'all, this is the weakest generation of boxing I've ever seen because you got all these goofballs that get on here and, pick sides and claim they like one guy and have all these agendas and all this stupid stuff. And then somehow they don't see the value in the other person when the other person did the heavier lifting. Y'all clowns, y'all corny, Y'all need to be back in the circus. Y'all ain't never gonna make no money. Boxing fans disgust me. These fans, not Ego's Army, but fans like this. People, I hate Errol Spence. Oh, why you hate him? For giving you better fights, bigger events, being the A side, whooping dudes, not taking a backward step, not taking no. Why would you hate him? Out of all people, why would you hate him? You hate the guy that took no tune-ups and no backward steps, but you don't hate the guy that fought on BOK Prime, which is an app that none of us have, that none of us wanted, and fighting against David Avocado, talking about, oh, I need me a fight in 2022. You like that? That's what you guys like this guy, Mayweather? He beat up his wife. That's what y'all like? That's what y'all give credit for? So again, in closing, Terrence Crawford and his team acting like they can't understand why Errol's being praised. He's doing things you guys aren't. That's how it works. Like, if there's this engineer and he ain't really doing nothing, and then you see Elon Musk and he working on SpaceX, he's working on a new Tesla and a Tesla semi-truck and all this stuff, who you gonna give credit to? Elon Musk, he putting in the hours and coming out all these new products? Or you gonna give credit to the other engineer who's just, he came out with a new keychain and a new flashlight? No, you're gonna give credit to the person who's engineering and producing the highest value, and that's Errol Spence. Tell me Errol Spence is not in the welterweight division produced a higher value, a higher quality of product. Only in boxing do you see this stupid stuff where you have idiots who eat meat and they say they rather have a cup of noodle than a steak. I ain't talking about no vegans. I'm talking about meat eaters. You're a meat eater and you're telling me that you'd rather have a cheap meal as opposed to fine dining. Only in boxing do you see this goofy stuff. I don't mind a cup of noodle. I don't mind a cup of noodle. But I'm not passing up a steak dinner for a cup of noodle. You hear me? Bud's resume at welterweight is cup of noodle. Errol's resume is a Brazilian steakhouse where they got the little skewers and they shave the meat off on your plate, got a sidebar, salad bar. You know what I mean? Bud's been giving me cup of noodle, which is cool. I don't mind a good cup of noodle here and there. But it's not the same. It's not the same as a nice steak dinner or, some great Italian chicken and shrimp, Alfredo, pasta, el dente, is muy barilla, is el dente, is barilla, a montebella, tutti frutti, is, right? Jay Cooley, my dude. Bud fans mad because he got a 40-year-old prospect, Steve Nelson, preparing him from Errol. Boy, stop. I don't know why you took that shot. You crazy, bro. Shout out to Jay Cooley. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, we got to fix this. Boxing needs, listen, we need to be at 1,000. I don't know why we ain't at 1,000. We really got to fix these boxing streets because you guys value weird stuff. Like Andre Ward, I celebrate Andre Ward's career. Look how he moved. He's a gentleman in and out the ring, fought everybody, fought all his contemporaries. These are the things like, man, I'm here. We need to get the likes up. We need to be to 1,000. We need 1,000 likes. We need 1,000 likes like lesbian and 1,000 dyke. No, I'm just playing. We celebrate people. Like, I always give credit where credit's due. Okay, like, for example, because people say, oh, you're just picking on Bud Crawford. Oh, man. Oh, you're picking. I'm not picking on anyone. I'm being honest. And if you don't like honesty, unsubscribe to my channel. This is not the channel for you. We hired the likes. You have to refresh your screen. This is not your channel. This is not the channel for you if you don't understand these concepts. For example, if Stephen Coolboy Fulton beats Nayao Inoue, right? He has a better resume than Crawford. Per capita, he has a better resume. Is that fair? Does anyone here disagree with me? If Stephen Fulton beats NOA, he has a better resume than Crawford in less fights. He beat Daniel Roman. Brandon Figueroa, who was bigger and super aggressive. He beat Mayweather Promotions fighter Angelo Leo when he was a champion, and Angelo Leo had beat that Tremaine dude and looked really good in that fight. So he's on a hell of a run, and now he's going to Japan. Bud went to Scotland to fight Ricky Burns. Cool Boy Fulton is younger than Bud is right now, obviously, and he's going to Japan to fight a guy the class of NOA. These are different animals, people. They truly are. Like, yeah, I give props. Bud was a road warrior, and he went to Scotland to fight Ricky Burns. But I'm not going to give the same props to him for that, as the matchup matters. That's all I can say. Beating Inui, where he's like a celebrity in Japan and you're the odd man out, and in a way, he's a crafty fighter, bro. He has a beautiful left hook, paralyzing power. Even though he's moving up, he a very good fighter. When you're fighting him on his turf, Bud's still talking about Inui. I mean, Ricky Burns. He talking about Ricky Burns still, bro. And then you got other fighters like Teofimo just beat Josh Taylor. That's better. If we're talking about people from Scotland, Josh Taylor is a better fighter from Scotland than Ricky Burns. And Teofimo retired after it. So what you talking about? Teofimo is younger than Crawford, and Crawford at age 36 is still talking about Ricky Burns. Teofimo beat a better Scottish dude. He beat a better Scot in Josh Taylor, who was bigger than Teofimo, and he was styling on him. And it looked like Teofimo might be able to stop him if he pressed a little bit harder. And Teofimo's younger. And Teofimo was one belt away from undisputed. I try to tell y'all, bro. He said Gamboa is my hardest fight. Bro, that's because you ain't fought Ugas or Danny Garcia or Mikey Garcia in their prime, or Sean Porter in his prime, or Kell Brook in his prime. Okay, listen. Use a little bit of logic. So nobody believes that Terrence Crawford, he said his toughest fight was at 135. He then moved up to 140 and then 147. If he was fighting the best of the best in stacked divisions, why would your toughest fight necessarily be a fight in your lightest division? That wouldn't necessarily be the case, because as you've gotten to 147, if you were truly fighting the best, you would be fighting naturally bigger guys. So those fights would naturally be harder, just because if you fight an elite person and they're bigger, they don't have to be as fast as Gamboa, but they could be fast and just bigger. Now it's a whole different ball game. Like, put it this way, like Manny Pacquiao moved up 8 divisions. He had tough fights in the lighter divisions, cool. But I guarantee you he had some tough fights in higher division, 47. You know why? Because he was fighting bigger people like at 54 and 47 than when he was fighting at the little kid weights and all that. That's, you know what I mean? Like, and again, see, I knew this was going to happen. Bud Crawford made decisions that he made, stay with Top Rank, and then he was going to basically start blaming everybody else. Blame everybody else for the decisions you made to stay with that company. But that's no one else's fault. That's no one else's fault that you chose to stay there and they couldn't provide you with the outs and the options that you wanted. Nobody else's fault at all. So that's the point I'm making. Crawford, there's people way younger than him, or just younger. Well, I won't even say way, younger than him. And they just have a deeper resume. Like even Anthony Joshua, he about to fight Dillian White. So 2 fights with Dillian White, Jermaine Franklin, Klitschko fight, Charles Martin when he was a champion, Usyk twice. You know what I'm saying? He got some good names on there. Wilder got 2 Fury fights. That's like Fury's still a champion. Wilder got 3 fights with him. Well, he got 2 fights with Luis Ortiz. Like these are literally the best guys in his division. And then I don't blame Wilder for not getting Joshua because we already know what happened there. Oh, yeah, and Joshua fought Ruiz twice. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he got... Between Wilder and Joshua, they literally fought all of the top... Between those 2 2 heavyweights, everybody that mattered in this era, one of them fought. Then you look at Bud and Errol. Errol fought everybody that mattered in his era, but Bud didn't fight none of the guys that mattered in his era. In that division. It's as simple as that. It's very easy to see. It's very easy to see. Jeff Horn wasn't no prime great champion. Jose Benavidez shot in the leg. Jose Benavidez was, some of y'all don't know boxing. He was a 140 pounder. After he got shot in the leg, he moved up, took like 2 tune-ups with tune-up guys with top rank, and then he fought Bud. And the reason we wanted to see that is because of the build-up. You know what I mean? It had a fun build-up, or they hated each other. But it wasn't like Jose Benavidez had climbed to the top of the 147 rankings. Amir Khan definitely wasn't that dude after getting knocked out by Canelo and Danny Garcia. He wasn't a dude in welterweight at the time. This is Bud's resume. Mean Machine was coming off should have been a loss to Ray Robinson. Sean Porter was a podcaster. Like, this is the reality of it. So Errol Spence, as far as I'm concerned, like I've been saying, this will be the first person where people, should you win, which I'm not picking him to win. I think Errol Spence wins. But if you were to win, this will be the first person that we can even give you credit for, like, without any exceptions. And then his team keeps saying, oh, you're going to just move the goalposts. Bro, there was no goalpost with David Avanesian. What goalpost? What person really thought David Avanesian was finna beat Crawford? Except for David Avanesian and his manager. That's my time, people. I'll be back with some more heat. You guys don't worry. Please hit the like button before I exit out of this stream. Shout out to everybody for rocking with the kids. I'll be back with some more heat. Deuces.